We are
I
live.
This is
do
the
believe
third
that.
time that I've aggressively had gay sex with chaps. So
That is false.
I watched it at least
never
That
happened.
twice.
is not true.
Also,
Misrepresentations, libel.
first off, we're live. Second off,
wait,
watched
are we
it.
actually?
Yes. Second off, I've watched it at least twice, so I know it's happened at least twice.
What?
I did not know we were live. I would like to apologize for my.
I don't think you should. I think that's raw. That's real.
Exactly.
We weren't putting on characters.
That's what
That's
people
what the
watch
dice
us
room is
for.
about. Raw and real men inside of each other. That's what the dice room is about.
God, I hate it here sometimes.
Caleb, that sounds exactly like a video we both saw recently.
What?
You guys sharing some videos?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I sent the same video to Chaps actually.
Oh, that video? Yeah.
Yeah, I sent that to Steven and I just said this is Chaps.
Sent it at 2 a.m. where I was exhausted and already mildly angry.
So, y'all are ridiculous. How were y'all awake at that time?
Insomnia.
Yeah, I used to
Insomnia.
have that, but it goes away when you work
When you
enough
work
and realize
yourself
you have nothing
To the
look forward
bone.
Yeah, that too.
Sleep becomes your only relief.
Mm. Sometimes.
That, and I'm trying to unlock the gold bat suit on every one of my save files for Batman Arkham Knight. And to do that, I have to 240% complete every save file.
You know,
You have to 240 complete it?
that
Yeah.
logically makes no sense. Who?
How do you what? Oh, all the
You have
DLC
to-
and stuff.
You have to 100% complete the regular story, New Game Plus, and all the DLC.
I just will never bring myself to actually
And
like
yeah, across how many of save files do you have to do all that?
4. 4.
That
But
does
I've already
not
got
sound fun.
I've already
At
got
all.
one. I'm halfway to another one.
wait, but you just have to get 240 to get the gold once.
Yeah, but it's only for each individual save file.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you.
Like for some reason they made it so that suit didn't cross across save, which is mildly annoying. Who am I kidding? It pisses me off, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Even it is basically 100% with extra steps, and I'm gonna yoink us all over to stream time now.
Hi.
I
don't have a clue how
also
to say
may
your
or
name. I'm gonna
not
call you
just
Clouds.
turn off my camera for a minute while I eat food.
Okay.
It's fine. We're live, right?
WSG
I think
is
we've been live for a bit.
Man,
saying
all these young
verbal
folks, I don't know
atrocities
what
on
these
camera.
mean.
What is it, Steven? What young folkism are you not getting? Let me help translate it, maybe.
WSG space IZ space REN was good. I don't know, wizard. I don't know what this means.
Yeah, it sounds like ancient hieroglyphics to me. So I guess I'm old too now. Shit.
What? Oh, what's good? It's Ren.
What's good is You're a wizard, Ren.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're
And I'm very Harry.
Alrighty.
Oh man.
I'm a what? That stupid video, man.
No, Ron, don't do it.
Have any of you guys seen that dumb video of like
Yes.
it's the chess scene from the first book and they're like dancing? And Ron's
Yeah.
like, it's not May. It has to be you. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I've seen it.
Not May,
please.
not Hermione, you.
Oh, I've heard, yeah.
Not May, not Hermione, you. What's he talking about? He's gonna sacrifice himself. No, Ron, don't do it.
Okay.
Well, now I feel like I haven't seen the video, but
I
thank
don't
you.
even know if that's the
understand
view
it.
of the video. It's just that was a TikTok that I saw. I need to turn off my overhead. Give me just a second.
I was thinking your hair looked a little green. It was kind of interesting.
Bit of a green sheen.
I just sent it in the iMessage.
Oh shit, my phone is on the charger. I'll watch it after.
I'm blue.
My Wi-Fi kinda poopy right
Yeah, I can't watch that TikTok.
I've
yet.
learned that my
Gotta
my
watch-
lighting is better when that one is off.
Gotta watch the rest of the ones Courtney sent me before I can. Oh,
Let me shoot out a ping.
why is your profile picture ghost?
It's a inside joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Ghost in that art style was just cursed, man.
yeah, it's a little
It
concerning.
really.
I would like
Yo, can you guys still hear me?
yes.
Yes.
I don't know why I can't see any of y'all.
What do you mean you can't see us?
Wait, actually, hang on. Can you resend me the invite for the Twitch? I gotta leave it real quick.
I will.
Thank you.
Remove. Cancel. He's gone. Invite. Ba-da-ba.
Welcome on in, folks.
So this is mainly for Dylan because you've asked the most. We are on a milestone level up system, which means we have to reach milestones.
You have to accomplish things in order to level up.
I have made a list of milestones that the party can reach, which will grant level ups.
So what I'm hearing is we leveled up.
Not yet.
No.
You are
We
in.
need to be objective oriented.
You are in a spot. Now listen. Wait a second. Just because you don't level up doesn't mean you won't get rewards. I also have different feats built in here that I'll give you as rewards.
That's cool.
So, but you also are in a spot where you could probably get 2 level ups in this one session. So, I will tell you
I
that.
would very much
Well,
like that.
let's get cooking. Yeah, let's be efficient, boys.
Alrighty, and so with that, for everyone watching, I want to thank you in. We are back with our 8th session of From the Shadows. We took about a 2-week hiatus due to both me being sick and losing my voice and work sending me.
And me
There's
having
life
poor time
scheduling
management.
things. If you want to make sure that doesn't happen again, start donating, so that we can switch to doing this full time.
We got to make a lot of money before I can do it full time.
Yeah, no, that's why I said start
Yeah.
I
donating
got a house to pay for
right now.
But
It was
I
like
tell
a
you what,
down
I'll
payment on
give
a
I'll
house,
give a
maybe?
nice donation goal. $500, and I will buy and wear a maid outfit on a stream.
how about I just buy you
Five-
one and you do it anyways?
No, because I'm not doing it for free.
$50, I will smoke crack live on stream.
Terrifying.
Alright.
The camera. will be off,
$5,
but you'll get
I
paid.
leave
You'll,
right
you'll
now.
hear it, and I'll show proof.
Oh my gosh.
That'll make it sound believable.
Terrible.
You gotta make them want to give you money, and that's when you pull the rug out from under them at $50. Like, it was a joke. You think I'm gonna smoke crack on stream?
You should be arrested for wanting someone to do that.
I might.
Did Markiplier ever release the nudes that he said he was gonna do?
I don't know, but
I know that he started an
he made an
I don't
OnlyFans
know.
and it broke the website. So many people
yeah.
subbed as soon as it came out that it crashed OnlyFans.
Yeah, funny enough, so many subscribers. So many subscribers subbed to his only. Yeah,
This,
that was the joke.
we're going to
I like it. I like it. It was a slow burn.
Yeah,
we're gonna wait a second.
I'm excited to be back, guys. I don't know about y'all, but
Yeah, I've been missing some D&D.
me too. I've been missing being a player. I've been a DM for 2 weeks straight, and I forgot how taxing it is, how physically taxing.
So with that, we are going to jump into our pre-intro spiel, and then we'll jump back right into the game approximately where we left off. It's been a little bit, and my DM notes are admittedly lacking, but I do know I did not grant Dylan a level up. As long as we have that out of the way.
I'm
pretty sure you did.
I'm pretty sure you're about to lose your climb speed.
You can't take away his climb speed, man.
That's like half my personality, man.
We're all level
what is he
6,
without
right?
it? Yeah, we're level 6.
Okay.
Without my climb speed, I'm just the guy who sits on the back of
One of his 2 claims to fame, man.
But good evening, everyone. We are here tonight with another special episode of From the Shadows, featuring myself, Steven, as your DM. We can go in order from top to bottom, and they can introduce themselves and their characters, especially since it has been so long since our last session.
Oh, I'm on top. That's right where I belong. Anyways, hi guys, I'm Chaps.
Clearly, you
And-
didn't subscribe to Markiplier's Patreon.
Exactly. Hi guys, I'm Chaps. I play Damien Hearthstone, the barbarian, who sits on booths
That he does.
normally.
Hello, I'm Davis, and I play Bryn, the Kenku Ranger, and his crow companion, Scav.
And
Caleb.
Crickets.
My bad, I was muted. My name's Caleb, and I play Hygith, the human with a crippling gambling addiction. So
I mean, where would we be without casinos? Probably wealthier.
exactly.
The future, bro. A utopian society.
First and foremost, before we get back into the campaign, I want to mention again our partnership with Oak Lounge Games. You can see in the bottom left of the screen, we have 2 of their top-selling games going in and out. Those are The Hero's Journey and Pixel Clash. We've played Pixel Clash on stream. It is a fantastic time, and we're trying to set up a time that we can play Hero's Journey on stream. I literally can't recommend them enough. I recommend you go check out their website. We have a link in our bio, and if you see something you like, be sure when you check out to use the code DICEROOM10 to get 10% off all of your purchases.
I will say currently, because I'm probably the one that stays in the closest communication with Oak Lounge. They are currently on a Black Friday sale. Black Friday came early, and you can get savings up to 20 or 30% off of your purchase just as a base. Over on their website. Not only that, but they are currently doing free shipping for any order over $70 USD. So yeah, now if you're gonna buy games, now's the time to do it. But yeah, that's sorry, they wanted me to say that. Can I go home now?
All right.
Is that all right?
Regardless, now is the time to do it. I highly recommend you check out one of the 2 games that we have alternating back and forth there, or any of their other titles that they have listed. Next,
And if you ever want to find out just how much your viewers hate you, create a nice little penalty that comes up for you guys every time that they donate.
it's a good time.
Because yeah.
But next, we're going to go over a couple of our little homebrew rules.
For y'all, a punishment could be you have to drink LaCroix, but for me it is I get to drink LaCroix. So
You have to put your LaCroix away for 20 minutes.
yeah,
anytime
after
we get
my
a
LaCroix,
We're
LaCroix
really
away.
trying hard for that LaCroix.
LaCroix,
sponsorship.
please sponsor us. I'm broke and I need more LaCroix.
As for a couple of our homebrew rules, especially, we have our infamous Nut Punch, which is a free action, a guaranteed hit. It is a D20 if you get a natural 20 with no modifiers. It is an instant kill on anyone as long as they don't have legendary resistances, of which they can expend all of them to only be reduced down to half health.
You also can't.
You cannot use inspiration on your Nut Punch. The next is something that we had seen in Davis's campaign. I believe they were called, what were they called? Soul tokens?
In my campaign, it was called Insight, but it doesn't really make sense in this one, so call it whatever
points
you
of
want.
insight. What do I have it written down as?
Mine was just stolen from the Bloodborne mechanic of the same name, but it doesn't.
It is
call it whatever
it
you
is
want.
called a special currency.
Yeah. This is the currency you get if you do microtransactions.
Pretty much.
think
If
I
you
have.
pay me, I will give you something extra.
Very good.
But basically, there are going to be rewards such as that include the special currency, which can be exchanged for unique items that a merchant may not necessarily sell.
We already had one, right?
Yes, you should all have at least one. I think we're using the platinum coin as a denominator for it.
Yes,
That's
we
what it
are.
was. I was looking for my notes because I know when we did Nightmare in Bolivia,
That reminds me, I need to pull up D&D Beyond.
I know when we did Nightmare in Bolivia, I added into my notes, but since we have a platinum coin, I forgot.
That's definitely a good way to track it. Put it in with the actual currencies, because whoever gives out platinum, let's be real, copper and
Just for
silver and
that-
platinum and electrum don't exist. It's all gold.
Yeah, I don't even
Just
know
for
what
that,
one is.
Season 3 of Hell Hath No Fury will now run on a solely platinum currency.
It's a platinum economy. There will be a bit of gold shortage in Calvernus that is stricken the economy.
But
I'm gonna hand out exclusively coppers.
with that, we are going to jump into a very brief overview of what happened in the last session. In the last session, the party made their way to the college, and when they were there, they came across a creek filled with blood. Instead of
Is it
investigating,
a creek or a crick?
it's a creek.
Okay.
Instead of investigating at that time, they chose to go to the college and hopefully get more information. At which point, they made their way to the Wizard's Quizzard, which is where you can buy and sell magical artifacts, of course. They bought some adder stones as well as a couple other tools, of which they may have affixed to their helmet to make a eyeglass. And then they ended up convincing one of the professors to get them into the college, even though they didn't have the mark. Convincing, yes, in quotation marks. And so there they got to meet the Professor Eltora, who ultimately led them to the headmaster Scantali, where they were able to deliver a parcel that was meant for her. And after that, they ended up making their way to the Ethereal Court's first point of interest, and they were fully initiated. Oh, they can hear the timer on stream. It's my roommate's.
Was her name Scantali because she was scantily clad?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially.
She was a fine lady. We'll put it that way.
Is.
Yeah, just was for the time I saw her. I gotta check again to make sure.
Oh my god.
But. They made their way there. They
Netflix
got
is
officially admitted into the Ethereal Court.
Yeah, we've been admitted already.
Somebody had to admit us at some point, man.
At which point, Bryn actually prayed to the god Nerul, and Nerul opened up a passage and showed them the way to the Forge Master of the court, who awarded them all weapon upgrades to help them on their mission. They were awarded an additional necrotic damage. They were awarded a trait that makes a 7 a critical success on an attack roll. And one was awarded a sort of brass knuckles variant that adds an additional 1d4 to unarmed and natural weapon attacks. They received... I'm sorry, there's so much to catch up on. It's been so long. They also received their first quest, which is to kill a woman down in Stone Hollow. After doing all this, they made their way back to the cottage, met back up with Eltora, and they began making headway to the Bloody Creek to investigate its source. Is everybody caught up?
Yeah. Was a good,
I actually wasn't
summary.
listening. Can you say that all again?
No.
Please
Steven
don't take away
does
my
not.
climb speed.
No.
No.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce your climb speed by 1 every time.
Darn, now I have a climb speed of 44 feet.
Oh,
Doggone it. How will he get
it's
by?
going to go by quick.
No.
Oh no, your climb speed's 43 feet.
This is like when in Baldur's Gate when you're like 1 pixel out of range of hitting something.
Oh my god, that happened to me so much during my playthrough, man. Like you'd see just the tiniest little like red line of movement you can't make, and just eat shit for that.
Mhm.
And it's not like you can like rewind combat, so
Oh,
you've
yeah,
moved
you-
there and now
unless you
you're
quick save-
stuck there.
Unless you're quick saved, you can't take it back, and you're probably in their attack range because they probably have more range than you because they're a big ass monster. And then you get fucked.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a tough world out there.
That's why I press F5 between every single action in Baldur's Gate 3, bro. It's just
Do you really?
non-stop. No, not really. Like not every.
I just
but
lost your
close to
camera.
every.
Okay.
Yeah, I pressed F5, and I think that that resets the Twitch tab, so it relaunched. I think it refreshed the page.
That's funny.
Where would the dice room be without?
Hey, this is technical. The technical software stood up here. It didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't bug out.
Alrighty.
All right.
So, y'all getting back into playing. Y'all make your way to the city, to the front of the city gates, the south city gates with El Toro. And if you remember, it was a few 100 yards or so to the south, and then the river was, or the creek was to the east. What would y'all like to do next? Would you like to head straight there? Would y'all like to wander elsewhere? It is entirely up to y'all.
I say we just. go
Where'd you
ahead
say
and
we
go
were?
there.
I cut out for a second.
You are at the south gate of the college.
Say we go south towards the World Tree, like trying to pass through crossroads on the way,
Okay.
or the pit, or the. Do you guys want to go to the pit?
I want to go murder this murder target and/or investigate the Blood Creek. Those are like
Okay.
those are my.
I-
So, well, so the Stone Hollow is past the World Tree. No, there's no bridge. So, do we have to go all the way to Eden's Keep?
Oh, that was the tab I was forgetting to open. It was the map.
Wait, do we need to
Um,
go, like, by the pit and then to Eden's Keep and then to Stone Hollow, or is there a bridge by the World Tree that I can't see?
I'm pulling up the map. There is no bridge going from the World Tree to Stone Hollow.
Guess we'll have to go to
We'd
like.
have
you
to
either have to
go
go
all the way down to
or
Maker's
You have to go
Place.
to Maker's
Or
Place
we could
Eden's
go-
Keep.
Yeah.
I say we investigate the Blood Creek, and then make our way that way because that's going to be a long journey.
Didn't we already
I'm starting to
investigate
get too distracted along the way. There's a lot of distance to
No.
cover.
We
Yeah.
already investigated the Blood Creek, and we figured out it was a guy that was on the run or whatever.
That's what you think.
Did
Y'all,
we?
y'all don't know that for certain.
Oh, yeah, but we thought there was like a fog over the college and everything that we had to like try and lift.
And I guess we don't know where to go to do that yet, so I
Yeah.
guess we still just want to investigate the Blood Creek to make sure, like, you know, maybe it'll give us a sign.
Or, I mean, Steven did
I
say
swear
could
we
get
did this
2
last
level
game.
ups.
We did this.
No, I
last-
don't think we made. We had to cut it off
We-
here because we ran out of time.
No, like we went to the Blood Creek.
Okay, then maybe y'all were there because it's not far out of town. So what
Yeah.
I'm thinking it was is, you know that the fog. This is what it was. You knew that the fog came in shortly after one of the disgraced students left.
That's what it was.
And so
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember saying that now. So they assume that she is, or that they assume that the student is the cause for the Bloody Creek and of course, the fog, but they don't know exactly where he is.
So do we just want to shoot for the target then? I'm not gonna lie.
Waiting up, but-
Lifeblood is a very cool town name, and it's on the way, and I would really not mind checking it out. Also, the weird heart thing.
So we're gonna
Um,
go like Crossroads, Haven, Lifeblood, Demon.
I say we just go ahead and cross.
Does that say
and-
Demon right?
Dreadnought?
Dreadnought.
I can't even. Okay. I don't.
If you open it up in your browser, you can zoom in.
I did.
Oh.
Just
I
got the
say we.
resolution of like a. I don't know what I got the resolution of. Okay. Anyway.
I think we could go ahead and cross
Somewhat
and
bad resolution.
right next to Ghoul's Gallows, and then just go directly through. Because that also, since there's so much like tightly packed, we could essentially visit all of these places
Yeah, that's the big
On the
upside,
way.
honestly. We're getting to see all these locales.
Although
Even
I
the
will say,
ruins of
since we have
Tricerium,
Altura,
they're like, bro, those are crazy looking.
since we
I
have
kinda-
Altura with us, maybe we should go to the World Tree first, and then I can like leave her somewhere, and then we can go assassinate the person without having
Yeah.
Yeah, we
interference.
want to
So,
drop off our
Drop her off
passenger.
at the World Tree, and then we go on the assassin mission. Go back to, go back, claim the bounty, and then go back to the World Tree.
So do we know if people like live at the World Tree? Is it like a settlement, or is it just a big forest with the World Tree in it?
You don't know.
That's
People, it just resurfaced, and so what you know is it looks like a massive forest around the World Tree. There are
Okay, well, there might be some-
roll history for me real quick. Let's start it off with a history roll.
Okay.
All of us.
Sure, any of you.
We could just lie to Altura and say that the person we're trying to kill did something
I
bad.
have a -1 to history, so that's gonna be an 11.
I have a +2, so that's 14. I rolled in D&D Beyond.
I've got a +3, so that's a 4.
Nice.
By the way, I'm using the Bigby's like Magic Hand D&D Beyond dice set, and it's so cool.
I haven't seen it. Is it just like a set?
That is a
Is it just a
nat
good-looking
one
set
if
of
you
dice?
didn't.
I will.
Notice that,
I'll
Steven.
show my screen on Discord, and you can see.
Well, the nat 1 is unfortunate. Losing your nut punch on the first roll is very unfortunate.
Yeah, that is, man. On the very first roll, it's just a little history check.
On a history check, no less.
no less.
So y'all can share this information with him if you desire,
Wait for it.
Oh, that's nuts.
but
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait, this is dope.
what are we looking at?
I was showing
like,
Davis
dice
the Bigby's
effects
Magic
for
Hand.
Bigby's Magic. Super
How do you? Where's my dice collection?
Either way, I got a 14.
I have those.
So
I also have the Elder Flame dice set, the raw amethyst gemstone.
yeah, but those aren't as cool as the Bigby's Magic.
Well, I have that too.
Do we have,
How do you change the dice set?
You go to
Um,
collections and then my dice.
I've been rolling with these for a while.
But so the DC was just 10. So two of you, you can recall this, and if you want to share it with Hygeth, you absolutely can. But the World Tree,
Bigby's hand is
though
cool.
no one has seen it for centuries, there at one point was a monastery of Tyr located at the base of the tree.
Hey, so since I rolled a nat 1, is there anything like incorrect that I believe about the place?
Oh, yeah, I've never
I think
thought
that's a
about
cool
that,
mechanic.
but I really like that. Give me.
I will
Give me
say
30 seconds.
I saw a thing on TikTok while you're coming up with something where it was if there's a skill like history or arcana or something like that that you're not proficient with and you
I'm
want to roll
proficient with
for it.
history.
Okay, well if you're not proficient with it, the DM will roll for you. And if it's a 1, it's something incredibly wrong, but you 100% believe it's true. And if it's a 20, you know something right and know that it's true. And the thing with like the DM rolling is you don't know for sure which one it is.
I actually really like that.
Me
I-
too.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I saw that too, now that you're saying that.
hmm
Although, with this, Steven would have to be like...
Mm-hmm.
Or he could just keep track that we losing our nut punches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we go to try to do a nut punch and you realize you just don't have it in you that day. You've rolled a nat 1, bro. No nut punch for you. What if he still let you roll and
You
everything?
tried-
You
no,
roll a
you-
nat
you-
20 and you go to do it, but you just can't, bro. You don't have a nut punch.
Or what if, like, he does it, and he's like, yeah, okay, roll, and then he just doesn't... He's... When you, like, say the D20 score, he's just like, why'd you roll a D20?
Starts gaslighting you. That's what this table needs more of. More mental
Oh.
manipulation.
So you recall from your readings of history books that the World Tree, since it only
In
comes
Chicago.
every few hundreds of years, that it is actually a portal to a different realm, and with such comes terrifying monsters, the most notably of which, if you recall correctly, were named the White Spikes, which for anyone watching is 100% a reference to a recent movie that came out with Chris Pratt, but I can't think of the name
It's
of it.
So, let me okay, and I genuinely believe
You
all this is true.
genuinely- So,
Let me just ask you this, just like table talk.
Mhm.
Is like actually all of this wrong, or could any of it be partially true? Actually, don't tell me. It'll be fine. Because I myself don't know if any of this is true or not, other
let's
than the
just say,
resurfacing thing.
I'm gonna text you something, okay?
No, you're fine. We can just keep
No,
going,
I'm
and
gonna
I'll
text you
figure it
something.
out.
It's good.
No, you've given him an idea now.
Davis, did you see what I sent in the thing?
Oh, my phone's still on the charger, man. It's like back over there. I probably
Okay.
won't look at it till after stream.
Also, Davis, I just gotta tell you, I realized the other day that you didn't have TikTok anymore. If you ever download TikTok, you're gonna have like 500 messages from me.
Yeah, same.
I'll try to give some of them a watch then. I've been thinking about reinstalling it. I've been kind of bored
Don't do it till you're done with
sometimes in my
school.
bed.
Cool.
Unwilling to. That might be a good consideration. I already lose enough time to getting distracted by other random shit, let alone TikTok, man.
But, so did you see the text I just sent you, Caleb?
I did. That's why I did the whole.
Oh, okay, I missed that. I'm sorry. But yeah, so basically, y'all know, and y'all are able to share it with Hygeth if you want to. That when it was last here, that there was a monastery of Tyr, and there were avid worshippers there almost at the entire time. So, you honestly expect Tyr worshippers to be there. Paladins, clerics, everything of Tyr.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's a good guy. Should be an alright place.
Hope so. Hopefully it's not like
You don't sound that confident, but
hopefully it's not like
I am.
Alistair's Tyr or whatever.
Yeah, they could always be a shitty church, man.
But
Ain't that the licks?
I mean, we know of an ex paladin of Tyr.
so, which way would y'all like to head? Now, before you make your mind, a couple of the images on the maps are designed that way on purpose.
That's not
That
terrifying.
is so ominous. I love it. Okay, I'm literally gonna microanalyze every aspect of this map.
I say.
I get bad
Oh,
vibes from the ruins of Tretherion now, guys. I don't know. Maybe it's ruins for a reason.
Here's the thing.
Also,
As-
I don't want to go
I'm-
to the 3 caves. I'm just
I'm
gonna say
not.
it.
I'm not gonna metagame, but I do know that as the DM for Hell Hath No Fury, the Tritherion was Spall's god.
That is true.
So there's that.
All right, fellas.
I can
just,
roll a religion check to see if
Yeah, I mean,
Damien knows
if y'all
about
are
the
looking at the
Tritherion.
map,
I gotta
get ready
say-
to go. Absolutely.
I think our safest path is Crossroads, Haven, Midwave, Aiden's Keep, Stone Hollow, or like Crossroads, Haven, World Tree, and then like we
5.
go up and do Aiden's Keep. Huh?
That's a 5 for the religion check.
You know Tritherion is a god.
Solid.
Guys, the ruins of Tritherion. This definitely a god's ruins.
I rolled a 12. Do I know anything more about it than him?
You know that he is considered to be a good god. You don't know a lot about him, but you do know that his followers were really set on the path of self-defense and retribution. That is,
I rolled a 13. Do I know anything more than him?
I rolled a 14. Do I know anything?
More than him?
yeah. So the two of you know that he is a good god, and his followers focus on his teachings of self-defense and retribution above all else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Could we roll like survival or something to just see if we know like what the best path would be based on our character's ability to read the maps as opposed to our abilities to read the maps?
I would love to, because that's one of my good skills.
Or like I could roll perception to see if I notice anything dangerous on the map.
I will
Actually-
I will let you roll whatever you want to roll. Just tell me what you're trying to do. Do you want to find the quickest path?
Can I roll perception to see if no, I'll just roll survival because I feel like I have a +10 to perception and I feel like that's just like kind of
A
dumb.
given.
Okay.
16 for survival.
Pretty good.
Looking at it, as far as avoiding the most eyes, as far as having the fewest cities in between, or I should say, as far as avoiding the most eyes, your best bet would be Ghoul Gallows, Trontia, Midway, Adon's Keep, Stone Hollow. The fewest cities would be Crossroads, Haven, Midway, Adon's Keep. Just because there are millions of people in Haven.
Although if we did go to like Haven and then World Tree, that'd be a more direct route to World Tree, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Considering that we are about to commit an assassination,
Yeah, the eyes thing is important.
yeah.
Although the thing is with the World Tree, like
You have
we're taking Altora to the World Tree. There'll be witnesses seeing Altora being taken to the World Tree. And then we just dip off on our own, go to Stone Hollow, come back without Altora. And then
That does give us.
we pick her up in the World
kind of
Tree
an
and we go through
alibi
Haven on the way
already.
back. We have
I
an
don't know what else
alibi.
we would do with her, so I guess we go to the World Tree and then make our way to Stone Hollow. I think I agree with Hygith here.
Okay. Then that would be Crossroads, Haven, World Tree.
And on the way, I can do my little crossroads pitch to Altora as we pass through.
Look at this lovely little dirt hole.
Haven't you always
wanna
wanted a
move in
husband
here?
who could like live here?
It's a nice little slice
Yeah.
of heaven.
But okay.
Yeah.
Do you...
I'll just like point at a little like patch of grass and be like, "This is where I plan to build my home, raise a family,
There's a family.
do y'all
What
give
race
up
are
my
you?
children after losing it all, betting
As
on
soon
the
as he
pick."
says family, like all of his hair falls out, and he can only wear shirts 3 sizes too small from here on.
I've
out.
never seen a bald ginger. I'm not gonna lie.
You
I have.
might be. I don't know if I have.
There's a paramedic dude on TikTok that
Ooh,
he's a bald ginger.
Now since you were
or I should say
talking
like a
about
balding ginger. You know.
perception, do you want to try to roll that, or do you want to be kept completely?
I can. I can roll.
Okay. I'm gonna set it at.
That is an 11.
I was about to say 13.
I have a +10 to perception.
That's 2 nat 1s.
That is so tragic. Yeah, let me hop in. Let me hop in.
Okay.
That's a 22.
So
I feel like all of us spec
Wait,
pretty high into perception.
so dumb.
Perception.
Why don't we
Good
just
at skill.
Altora? I don't know why I keep on trying to say it with like a Spanish
Altora.
accent. Altora. Altora. Mi amor. Do you have any objections to going through Crossroads and Haven to get to the World Tree? We're all kind of new here on this continent, so.
the only issue with Crossroads is it was recently destroyed, but no, that would be.
Well, it's on the up and up now.
direct
It's actually a
path,
great
would it
place to
be?
live.
Yeah,
Raise
we
a
can
family
find. We
even.
can definitely find accommodations.
Perhaps I would one day like to visit. But yes, if you were looking for the most direct route, Crossroads to Haven to the World Tree. Davis, for you, however, you notice that the cities appear to be split up in obviously size first, where you've got the hub, Adon's Keep, Stone Hollow, Folkham, Thelrun, and the College as the largest cities. The smaller ones looking like Stony Brook, Stonefall, Lifeblood, Makerplace, and all those that look similar. But you also recognize that Ghoul Gallows, the Pit, and Dreadnought appear to be marked as a form of hostile encampment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. The pit's basically just a big fighting pit. It isn't really like a formalized town like everywhere
Pretty
else.
much. They've set up a few shops around it, and they've got like an inn and a bar. But basically, those are places, according to the map maker, as like used to warn folks, expect combat, basically.
Dang, what's going on the southern coast then?
What do you mean?
There's just a lot of those.
No, there's only one. Dreadnought.
Oh, bro, I was looking at the wrong symbol, so I thought like all those things.
No. That just means those are more of towns.
Yeah,
than
yeah, no,
cities.
my bad.
Oh, you're good.
That makes me want to check them out more, and I don't know if that says anything about me. I want to scrap, man.
Oh,
Wait, what was the I'm sorry, I completely missed what we were looking
Places that have a symbol like the pit are like places of
They're
combat.
like-
Okay, I
they're
got you.
like marked by the map maker as like kind of more
Ah.
dangerous little
at. So Bull
localities.
Gallows. Got you.
And Dreadnought, they're kind of considered hazardous.
whereas everything else is just a town. It's
Yeah, it's just a
nothing
normal
special,
place.
basically.
Right.
But the map maker
In-
treats those.
So that we don't just talk about which route to take for the whole thing, should we just like
Yeah, let's go. Let's
start
just
heading
go.
out? Let's just go.
Alrighty. Who wants to make the first two D100 rolls?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I do.
I can make the other one.
Alright.
I haven't.
Maybe we should make Altora roll one of them.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
You said
yeah.
two.
Well, roll a D100.
So two
Okay.
D10s.
Oh, you can right click on D&D Beyond and it'll remove one. 37.
All right, let's see what that is. So while you're making your way down, dang, holy what? Is it
Welcome
holy?
in,
I'm so
Dima.
cute.
Don't.
Hold.
Dear.
While you are making your way from the college headed south towards Crossroads, you come across a herbalist, I apologize, on her way up north to the college. She's a little bit of an elderly woman. She's dressed in druidic clothes, and she asks, you gentlemen, and is that you, Professor Eltora? Could I interest y'all in any herbs or any potions on your way?
Got any weed?
I'm gonna ask her the same thing in a slightly less direct way. Got any weed?
I mean, I have several weeds that they can be brewed in.
No, that was table talk. I'm kidding. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
What do you have?
Well, I have several potions, and I have ingredients that you can use to make almost anything. Any alchemical substance you can desire. I almost have the ingredients to make. I'm delivering a shipment up to the college at this very instant.
Interesting. Eltora, do you need anything?
Eltora just responds says, "No, I'm stocked. I'm ready to go."
What information do we have
Could
on
get
our
some-
target?
We could get some pipe weed. Be
That's what I was
hobbits.
thinking. Any long bottom leaf I can maybe throw up in my little cute wooden pipe.
Any Canis root?
Pull that one scene from the animated Hobbit where Gandalf just like appears. You know what
I
I'm
know
talking
you're
about?
not a Khajiit, but do you have skooma?
Kuma.
That'd be funny, but I'm trying to limit the Skyrim references because I've made. Okay.
You.
I mean, do y'all want to buy potions? Do you want to buy anything from her?
What potions do you have, friend?
Well, we have a couple special potions, but most of what I have for sale will be healing potions. But if you are interested in a special one, just ask me, and I'll see if I carry it.
Both.
Do you have any garlic?
Yeah, we've been having some vampire troubles in the party, and we figure we could never stand to be too careful.
Really? We've had vampire problems?
Yeah.
You were asleep. You were just
Yeah, no,
Well,
yeah. I guess
thank you for dealing with it, friend.
Yeah, it was scary, man. I guess when I woke up during the night and we were just absolutely scrapping with them.
I'm not saying anything, but I think garlic. I would like to be safe, in case there's any vampires about.
If we find any bland food, it could help too.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
unfortunately,
I do love having garlic as a spice. It is, it just brings the meal together.
unfortunately, I actually just used up the last of my garlic. But
Suspicious.
but
What kind of herbalist doesn't have garlic?
but I have garlic bread.
Come to think of it, why are you
You a baker too?
are you wearing a hood in the sun? Are you trying to avoid the sunlight for some reason?
Oh, the accusation is made.
Does she have a hood on? I don't even know. I'm just gaslighting her at this point.
Hooded granny.
No. Oh, she's a.
Damien hears this, takes off his hood.
Oh, she's like, I'm an old woman. May I not bake for myself every once in a while?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
there's
I'll take the
broken
garlic
bones.
bread though.
Do you have any oregano, and maybe some
I
small
do-
bags that I could
Do have a little
separate
bit
it into?
of oregano. I can sell you.
I don't wait.
I can
What's
sell you a
When we get
couple-
back to the college, this is gonna sell like hotcakes, man.
I can sell you
oh
10 baggies of oregano, and I will sell you these 3 loaves of garlic bread for 3 gold.
That is a deal.
That's
I'll
a
pay for the
steal.
bread too.
Friend, I have 2 things. One, how much are your healing potions? And 2, do you happen to have anything from the Wave Echo Cave?
Oh no. No. Steven, whatever he's asking for, you don't have it. You don't have it. It's not here.
She just starts mumbling a few words. Her eyes roll back into her head. Just goes completely white. She begins to levitate. Roll an Arcana check.
Steven is
Weird.
terrified. It was a
What a
joke,
joke.
Steven.
I rolled
It was a
10.
joke. The 14, my man. I'm gonna use inspiration.
Okay.
Wow. Inspiration on this is crazy.
That's an 11. It's a 14. 14 is the highest of the 2.
Okay.
I hate D&D Beyond.
is he about to permanently lose?
No,
Like,
1 foot
one
of
climbing
climb
speed.
he should. That would have been an easier thing to do. But no. She appears to be just absolutely enthralled, just taken over, and at which point, after she mumbles a few more words, a massive two massive purple hands and a head just rise out of the ground, slam on both sides of you, and goes just a couple feet away from you, and says, "No."
Didn't pick up.
It picked partially up.
Well, stream
Yeah.
heard it.
It picked up enough.
Stream heard
We
it.
heard it was no.
Yeah, we heard it was no in a really gravelly
That was a
voice.
really
Yes,
cool
here
note.
it is.
And as soon as it says no, I need you to make a Constitution check for me.
Everyone or
Just
just
now.
Okay, cool.
He's checking to see if I'll poop
You're
my
gonna
pants.
pee
Is it
yourself?
I'm not gonna make
Is
you.
it a saving throw or a check?
It's a saving
Bryn.
throw.
Do you think he's a vampire?
That's a dirty 20.
You are not frightened,
He is. He's
but you
not
are
like a pure one. He might
visibly
be like a
taken
vampire
aback.
spawn or something. I don't know.
So you don't receive the frightened status, but you are
I know
definitely
is
taken
no
aback.
normal
And,
person sits where he.
as soon
It's
as
just
it's done,
It's
not good
strange.
the
conduct.
purple head and arms
Maybe he's just one of those people that like thinks he's a bat.
could be.
Maybe. Is he acoustic?
Um,
What you talking about, friends?
Nothing. The vampire we fought a couple nights back while you were
Oh, yeah.
sleeping. They were a weird one. They were like, they kept sitting up on this branch, just like perched there, like looking at us all funny. They were a weird guy.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
what
worry
a
about
weird
it.
though.
We took
There's
care of
also this strange little child imp thing that was fighting with him. In bright they had like a red shirt on and like a bright yellow cloak. And he was wearing very small yellow pants.
I can see both me and Davis trying to. Oh, it's Robin. Batman and Robin.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, you got there. You got there.
It took me. I
It
was like,
for me, but he realized it.
I was watching Davis's
The
face.
gears.
As, it's just like,
I know the gears turn.
I know it's a reference.
But
but
what
what
to?
is it?
Um,
Ugh.
All right, let's get moving.
But-
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got-
so-
It took another 10 minutes of our
the
time.
hands in the head, they go back into the ground. She stops levitating, and her eyes come back to the front of her head. And she goes, I'm sorry. I must have zoned out. Did you ask for something?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I just wanted to see how much your health potions cost.
Ah, well, of course. So these health potions are a 1d12 plus 4 health potion. They are about 25 gold each. I have 10 in stock total.
25 gold. So that'd be 50, 25 gold times. Oh God, you're making me do math. 125. I'll take 5.
Okay. Great. She pulls them out of her pouch and hands them to you.
That's over 125 gold.
Alrighty.
Is that just like a normal health potion?
Correct. It's just a regular. It's 1d12, or if there's nothing like it, just make the 1d12 plus 4. Alrighty.
Alrighty. Marvelous.
Also, while he's counting out
No.
the gold, I'm just kind of like,
Is
Do a
that
little, like-
no? I know that there's a potion of hell.
What are you doing? I don't even know like what's that supposed to be. Is that like a reference to a TikTok or something? I have no idea.
no, I'm just, casually just
Just a little bit of...
posing up to Tor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. You're hitting her with some riz. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to wingman you up somehow. We need to discuss how I can like. Maybe
Has a
I, like,
character ever left a campaign not because they died, but because they just decided to get married and settle
settle
down?
down? I mean,
Jazar
yeah.
for a little bit.
Jazar was like.
That's not really
abandoned, like,
exactly what
eventually
happened to
for a bit.
Jazar, though. He had a near-death experience and was traumatized.
Yeah. Okay, so Steven, the only like health potions work in D4s. So there's the 2d4 plus 2, the 4d4 plus 4, the 8d4 plus 8, and the 10d4 plus 20.
Then make your own custom item and add 5 of them. 1d12 plus 4.
Okay. I'll just put it in my fucking my notes. I don't feel like going through and making a custom item.
Also, gonna be honest, I don't really think I need to do any rizzing anymore. I think
I think it's bagged. I think it's pretty much
bagged,
bagged. Yeah.
pretty much.
All that's left to do is fumble.
I have it
Yeah.
in my notes. The bag has been secured.
Okay. I
Okay.
guess I don't need to wingman you up for shit unless you feel like getting some side piece game going.
We gotta get Bryn a bag now.
I'm already
Yeah,
pursuing a bag
I
of my
also
own.
would like to say Bryn is in the notes is doing very well himself.
What about Damien?
Don't worry about
How's
me.
Damien
I will go
doing?
read the notes.
You had some college girls, right? You were rizzing them up.
Damien was
Yeah.
very flirty with the college girls, and they were in return.
It's
They
the
didn't see him
accent.
sit on
It's
the
like
booth
he,
yet.
it's like he can pull, he hasn't found the right
Exactly.
lady yet. to
Just
Just
really,
don't
like,
take him to
settle
a
down.
bar that has booths, and you should be fine.
Yeah. Keep him near a
Barstools
stool.
only.
Let me start crouching on it like L from Death Note. Just tell him to stop. Just tell him to sit down.
But alright,
Yeah.
so anyways, as y'all part way with the herbalist, you keep making your way towards Crossroads. I need you all to roll a DC 15. Ooh, I will make this one athletics.
Athletics. Ooh, I got a +6 to this one. It's gonna be great.
This
It's
is
another
not
dirty
gonna
20.
Be good.
So you?
I'm gonna use inspiration.
I fail it with an 11.
I rolled. I need to check if I have double inspiration or not.
You
Because
should-
if I don't, I
You
might not
have
use
like
it here.
4 inspiration.
I think I wonder if I used mine at some point. I don't have
Ooh.
inspiration marked on my sheet anymore. I don't remember what I would have used it on.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my. I think I have like 2 inspirations left. I'm gonna use one of them on this.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
And then.
That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So 2 of you are able to sense this on the ground, and you are able to quickly jump out of the way. But one, I guess it could have been acrobatics, but I'm sticking with athletics. I'm sorry if that hinders you.
You're valid.
My athletics is way better, so.
I have.
I will say though,
it's
acrobatics is all about maintaining your balance.
Okay.
So
Oh, never mind. That
It's
would
like a
work.
plus
This is
7 versus a
literally
plus
jumping
5, so it
out
doesn't
of the
really matter
way.
that much.
okay, that's definitely that'd be some athletics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you failed the DC 15 check, and you are snared by a net. And as soon as you are, you hear some snickering in the woods, and
Gnomes.
indeed, all of a sudden you hear some arrows whiz by. The surprise attacks both miss, but I need you now to both roll initiative, please, or all 3 of you, basically.
From within the net, I am going to call Scav to try and start pecking at the rope holding me up. I assume it's like kind of a net attached
got-
to a rope in a tree.
I got 18.
All right.
I got 10.
I got an 11.
And let's see what she gets. She gets an 18. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Alrighty.
Are you making like the mask face?
So,
Risen up the camera, man.
Hygith, you get to go first. You can't quite see where the arrows came from, but you heard it. You were able to identify that they were gnolls, and you know they're coming from the tree line on the east side of the road. If you had to guess,
Alright, could I take like a tree action or something to just like throw a tarp over El Tora? Or something, just to try and hide her if they haven't seen her yet, you know what I mean?
they've seen her. I'll let you do it, but
Okay, never mind. That'll just hinder her. Where is Bryn?
Bryn
In relation
is
to me.
in a net trap. He's been hoisted about 10 feet in the air.
Can I throw a hand axe at the rope holding him up?
Yeah, you can try to hit the thing holding it. Alright. It's got 5 health, and you need at least
It's gonna be a dirty 20.
You hit it, and how much damage do you do?
7.
That breaks it. And so with that, he immediately comes falling down without taking damage. Or do you take damage after 10 feet?
Nice. 10 feet's where you start taking damage. I think I take 1d6 bludgeoning.
Okay. Then yeah.
Alright, is he fine? Like, is he gonna be able to get out of it on his own now? Or
He's
do I
gonna
need to
have
like untie him?
expend half his movement speed, but yes, he'll be able to get out.
I'm
Okay,
fine with
cool.
that.
So I'm going to ready an attack with my greatsword.
Okay.
And that, like, if I'm right, if somebody comes up to me, I can then use it, even if it's like not my turn,
I
right?
believe so.
Okay. So I'm gonna ready an attack with my greatsword. And I can't see anybody in the like I can't see any of them, right?
No. You know they're on the edge of the forest, but you can't quite see them.
Should I roll like perception or anything?
Sure. I'll say that's a 12.
That's like a 16.
All right. Yeah, so you can tell that there are 2 of them. You can tell that they are close together, but you can't quite tell exactly where they are. You just know that if you were to head straight into the woods, you would reach them. But you know there are only 2.
I'm just gonna head straight towards them,
Perfect. As you get,
and I'm just gonna ready my attack because I'm assuming I'm not gonna get there.
yeah, you'll get basically to the edge of it to where you can begin to see them. but you're not quite close enough to attack.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, if I get close enough to see them, I'm gonna use a bonus action
Okay.
if I can see one of them, and just do the little the quick toss thing.
How does that work again? I'm sorry, I'm looking at something else real quick.
Oh, I can basically just well, I guess if I already readied my action, I can't unready it, can I? I couldn't unready it and then re-ready it, so I guess I just have to.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, yeah, I'll just have my action ready then and just be chilling.
Okay.
That's it.
I forgot to actually add, like, spells for her, so we're just gonna have to go off this real quick.
If you just look up like D&D Wizard 5e stat block or something along those lines, it should give you.
Yeah, well, I just built her like specifically, you know.
I
But
gotcha.
gosh, okay. Give me another couple seconds, and I will have this done. Or I might really just get to where I've got that. She is going to run up closer. She again can't see, and she is going to fire a firebolt just at the woods with double disadvantage because she can't see. She doesn't know where they are. Their AC is 13.
It's good to know.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
That's good to know.
And she does not hit. So basically, you can see where they go, and you know, roughly, you can use that as to tell you where they aren't, basically. And you've got it narrowed down to where if you shoot a ranged attack, you would only have one disadvantage.
The missile knows where it's going because
The missile knows where it's going at all.
But anyways, that is her turn. Now it goes to Null Hunter B. It is going to attack with its longbow. Hygith is the closest. Does a 17 hit? I think I saw your mouth make a no motion.
Look, mouth like a no.
Are you muted?
You have to be muted.
No.
no.
And then its next roll is going to be at you again. If a 17 doesn't hit, neither does a 13.
What is Hygith's AC?
I think it's like 19 or 20.
It's 18.
Never mind. And so that is its turn, and now we go to player C, who rolled 11.
I think I remember rolling 11, right? Or did you? I didn't realize.
I got a 10, man.
Okay, so I'm at 11. I'm still in this net, so I'm going to use half my movement to get out, and the other half to walk closer to the source of this firebolt, who I presumably still won't be able to see at the end of my movement, since Caleb had full movement and couldn't quite get in view of them, right? Or he could see them,
I
but
got
he
to like
couldn't
the
reach
edge
them.
of the
Yeah,
forest.
they're about 10 feet within the forest.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to command my bird. Could Scav with 60 feet of fly speed locate
Yes.
this bitch from up in the sky and come down
Absolutely.
on her. All right, so down he will go and attack her.
Alrighty.
So let me roll a d20. That is a 17 plus. I mean, it hits. She has an AC of 13.
Yes, it hits.
So we will roll that. Okay, that's gonna be 8 slashing damage as he just kind of flies down and rakes his talons across her like exposed like arms or something, drawing
Scab is
some
good.
blood. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna use his flyby ability. Actually, She's a range attacker. I'm just gonna leave the bird next to her, kind of harrying her. So if she tries to make any like ranged attacks, she'll be threatened by him. And like, I think by the rules, you're supposed to have disadvantage when someone's in melee range of you, but I don't know if we ever remember to do that because like, who the fuck?
Especially without having the map, which I would like to probably get to where I add soon. But, yeah, I'll try to remember going forward. And so, is that the end of your turn? You move as close as you can?
I guess I'll use my action to dash so I can get another like 35 feet of speed to get closer.
And then on top of your half movement, that can get you right up next to them if you desire.
Yeah, I'll get right up next to them.
Perfect.
They seem like they like to shoot, and I want to smack.
Are you getting next to the one that you injured or the other one?
I'm gonna go next to the other one. Scav and I will kind of spread out our pressure a little bit.
Perfect. So, Damien, you know where Bryn went, so you know you were about 40 feet away from the knolls.
That's fine. I have 45 feet of movement.
All right.
Run up on him. Come get him, bro. Let's get him, Damien.
No.
Fight back. Fight back.
Run on in.
Okay.
Okay, so I run on in. I'm going to go after the one that DeBirdie Scab, attacked.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and thwack him. I'm gonna thwack him. And I'm gonna thwack him with my maw. Actually, my maul.
My maul.
That is a 23 to
That
hit.
hits.
And then what's that? That's a 2. That's 11 bludgeoning damage.
11 bludgeoning damage to the one that was already damaged. He is bloody.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Do it.
It's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Mm-hmm. And I'm rolling on D&D Beyond, so everyone can see this.
Is the character
So
in
that's
like a
another-
campaign we're in? Because I mean, I don't really care to fact check you. Like I
It's
don't think
it's
you
in
take all
the
your-
I sent y'all links to join it, but I don't know if everyone did.
it's the From the Shadows campaign, and that's gonna be another 10 damage.
All right. How do you do it?
nice.
Oh,
So, Steven, if you could get me another link at
I
some
will.
point.
Absolutely.
I will say it's non-lethal damage. So like it,
that's nice.
yeah, because
Interrogate a little bit or something.
Damien doesn't like to kill. However, blunt force trauma is not out of the question. So with the first sweep, it breaks one kneecap, and the other sweep breaks the other kneecap.
It was pretty brutal.
Yeah. Who says that you can't not be brutal and non-lethal at the same time? Look
Now
at
they'll,
Batman.
now they'll get to live and feel the pain.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So that's Damien's turn.
Alrighty.
Actually, real quick, because I do have 5 more feet of movement, can I just walk up a tree to get out, sort of out of harm's way?
You can walk 5 feet up a tree.
Great. I do that.
That is still reachable by someone on the ground, though. Okay.
Yeah. But it looks cooler because now he's got like the Spider-Man pose on the side. of the tree.
Okay.
Fashion over function.
He's just standing like this.
So
Yeah.
with that, it is the
Standing at like a perfect 90-degree angle to the ground, just on the
it is the
tree.
next Null Hunter's turn. Since he has Bran right next to him, he's going to attack with his spear.
Wait, you mean Scav?
No, Scav was next to the injured.
No,
one.
I walked up to this one.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
That
dashed.
is
My
Does
bad.
a
next to.
12 hit.
Nope. Go weave.
Someone probably should have stayed with the
That's a
wagon.
nat 20.
Oh yeah. Oh well, I got crit. That sucks. Some of that damage. Hopefully, we don't get robbed,
4
or our
damage.
lady friend gets nabbed or
Oh,
something.
she can take care of herself.
Ben,
Oh,
go
yeah,
to the.
he's like a high level wizard or something.
Yeah, no, she's
gonna
with
blow
us.
them up.
gonna come back. There'll
Can I
be
tell
bodies
Ben to-
strewed around the.
Can I tell Ben to watch the wagon?
Yes, we will. I will let you retroactively tell Ben to watch the wagon.
I mean, can I just do it
Oh,
right
yeah,
now
absolutely.
though? Yeah, yo Ben, go watch the wagon.
So you take 4 damage on his second attack. The first one missed you.
4 damage from a crit?
Yeah.
That is
Oh
trash.
no.
How
it
are we
did,
doing
It did
crits
4. I'm sorry, I didn't add in the crit. So 8.
Cool.
How are we
cool.
doing crits again?
Double damage.
Yeah, because it's either double the dice or double the damage. Double damage just seems simpler. It's what
That's
I'm gonna
what
do
I
in
like
any
to do.
campaigns I run from here on.
May I propose a crit handle thing?
You did last time.
I can't. Did I where like we take the full like the max damage and then roll on
Yeah,
top of that.
you propose that, and it's not a bad idea.
It's a cool idea. I like that it makes crits more consistent, but it's also more math.
Yeah, we're just gonna go
Yeah.
because I mean that would be
I'm
14.
it just
damage
it
to
sort
you.
of eliminates the chance of like if you roll like the least amount of damage you possibly can.
Yeah.
So like
tough.
that way you don't get a crit with and then still only do 2 damage.
No, that's fair, but
I mean, aiming really well doesn't necessarily mean you have a lot of power.
yeah.
So
I'm thinking
Yeah.
we keep it as is. Had we done it from the beginning
yeah.
of the campaign, which I'm down to do in future ones. But I think
Yeah.
we're just gonna keep it double damage for now.
We should
Right.
see it in season 3 or something. See if we like it.
Season 3 I was planning on doing it for season 3.
All right.
Good.
And then it goes back up to Hygith.
all right, so I'm gonna go up to whichever one's the less injured.
There's only one left.
That's
There's only
What?
one left.
oh, I'm gonna go up to him and just hit him with my greatsword.
Alrighty, let's see it.
I'm gonna go with that one.
That's gonna be a 25 if that hits,
It hits.
and that'll be 13 damage.
Let's go look at it. Okay. He is bloodied.
All right, I'm gonna swing again.
Let's see it again.
That's gonna be 23,
Beautiful. That hits.
and that'll be 12 damage.
And you know, I'm really curious, but like, what does it look like?
Alright. I'm gonna just walk up and just do a little like. The first one's gonna be like a swing, and then just like bring it around and just stab him straight through.
No, you get a non-lethal at all, then just kill him. Two
What?
different guys right here. The first one, Damien killed non-lethally, so she's just like laying on the ground unconscious while you gut this guy.
Oh,
With her
It's up to
knees
you.
absolutely
wait, I didn't know
shattered.
that. Should I?
It's completely up to you.
No, that's totally
is-
a character thing. If you
Yeah.
think they attacked us, they
Yeah,
played, they played with fire and got burnt.
Only reason Damien did it is because he doesn't like to kill people.
You know, I didn't really think. I also didn't hear that he did it non-lethally. I feel like if I saw him do it non-lethally, knowing El Tora is there, I wouldn't want to like do it in front of her. So, since you know, anyway, I'll just do a little like, just with the blunt of my sword, just bonk him on the head twice.
Turn like the
Dun, dun.
flat of the blade, just go.
So,
No, I'm gonna grab the blade with my like gloves and just like hit him really hard with like the
hilt. Oh my god.
Oh man.
so you don't kill him, but this Null Hunter's intelligence has been reduced to 6.
Oh no, fate worse than death. Horrific brain
I
damage.
wasn't trying to brain damage him.
He's got brain damage.
Trust me.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Man, why won't these spells populate?
Alright.
Oh, I've got to prepare them here.
So,
Perfect.
assuming we're out of combat, I'm gonna time up,
Yeah, so you are out of combat. All of
and I'm gonna make sure to like, kind of be glancing at Altora so she can see how good I am at tying knots.
Listen, I respect it. But I'm not role playing it.
Nah, not in like a kinky way. Just like, look how good I am at tying knots.
Look at how good I am at
I'm a
survival.
survivalist.
I'm
a
an
survivalist.
ex-sailor. I can tie knots really well.
Damien can carry them. He has a pretty good strength.
Okay. I just
Do you want me to roll for survival or
I
something?
just have a question.
Yeah.
Why are we carrying Null Hunters with us?
So interrogate.
That's fair. That's fair.
Plus, if they've been if they were gonna rob us, they probably robbed other things. We could see if there's a reward for them in the next town over.
There's logic to that. Okay. I'm okay with that. I just wanted to make sure we had a reason, or at least we knew that we didn't have a reason if we didn't.
We're gonna force them to join our party and just kind of walk around as our hirelings.
So, El Toro,
It worked with Mo.
Maybe we should.
do you say that out loud?
Press
Should
them
we
into
bring it?
servitude.
Should we bring them, or just kill them?
No, I say we bring them there. If they were willing to rob us, there might be a reward for them in the next town over.
I mean, what
It's
would be
not
the
about
point
the
in
money
killing them
though.
now
It's about
anyway, right?
protecting
Like,
the people.
We chose to non-lethally dispatch them before. Why just turn around and murder them?
I don't know, Tora. What do you think?
Let me check one
Yes, El
thing.
Toro, with the knowledge of the DM behind you, what do you think?
What is your opinion on these?
No, I don't know how El Tora feels about killing people. You know what I mean?
Oh, y'all don't remember
I
something.
get really turned on when I watch someone get killed.
That's a red flag.
It's a green flag. I don't know what you're
Green
talking.
flag and an educator too.
If we are interested,
I've got the perfect video for us to watch.
Oh my god.
Fatal car
I
crashes.
know the
Woohoo!
spell Dominate Monster. And I can force
Oh.
them on your side if that is what you desire. If you want to kill these inferior beings, it is of
Oh,
Oh, I forgot she's a high
racist.
elf. She's a high elf, isn't she?
That's a redeeming
Or
quality.
is she like a
right
half
there.
elf or
Racist
whatever?
against
no,
gnolls.
she is a human. She's just cocky because she's smart as shit.
Gnolls are low key an inferior race. Like in the D&D lore, they are born from evil. They are inherently evil,
Born-
freaking
I say
hyena
born from
monsters.
hyenas. So
Hinogu.
I don't actually.
We might as well. Hang,
Human
we're headed towards
lord
Crossroads, right?
savagery.
Still? Are we?
yeah,
Towards
y'all are
Haven.
on your way towards Crossroads. You've not reached it yet.
We need to get
I
there.
say we
Let's-
just turn them in Crossroads and collect the bounty. I mean, we might as well do that.
If there is a bounty.
Have them.
If there's not, I say we just kill them.
Crossroads is a very safe place for families of all
Hey, well,
kinds
what
to
if
come
we-
and
what if
live.
we take
They
them
have a
aside and
great
say, "No
penitentiary
more
system.
robbing people," and then we let them go.
No,
Wow,
that should be left to the judge of in the magistrate of Crossroads.
That took exactly half a second to find. Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
Getting rid of my search history.
What?
What'd you just what?
I
What-
looked up Knoll just to see what they look like because I couldn't remember. And you know those TikToks where it's like, we're gonna see how long it takes for this character to get sexualized. It was the second row.
Who on earth would sexualize a Knoll?
I think that might be. Oh, what
That's
the fuck?
bestiality.
There's some weird stuff. But I don't know if I can say it's sexual or not. It just makes me uncomfortable to look at.
That's impressive.
All right. Can we
Yes,
continue?
you may continue.
Damien's gonna toss him onto.
Oh, what the heck?
We all look up.
This is like the kangaroo thing all
No, that
over
was-
again.
I apologize
Damien's-
for that. That was Brad.
Damien's
No,
gonna...
that was me. That was me. I was the one that told you guys to look it up.
You were talking about the inside of the kangaroo.
That one.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I told you once to look
Jesus.
at an exterior portion.
Who thinks about hyena monsters and decides, yeah, I need to give this childbearing hints?
Okay. Y'all make your way.
And make it pink.
Someone clip that. That was hilarious. Clip that. That's going on TikTok.
It probably doesn't.
Wait, what
need
is?
to.
Oh no! That's what the people want, man. That's what the people
But-
want.
my god.
Maybe we
Damien,
should all start like
voiced
wearing
up-
masks
voiced
on
up
stream
too.
so this can't come back to bite us.
Yeah,
Privacy.
please don't forget that I have a job. Um,
My online footprint is just absolutely atrocious, bro. I'm tracking it
So-
everywhere.
Oh, my
y'all make your way into town, being pulled by your Hizzards and your Lors. With two.
No, it's just one Hizzard
Oh,
and
it's a
horses.
horse. You only have one Hizzard. I thought you had a Loris also.
Yeah. It's
No.
just one Hizzard at the front, and then there's like a couple
So y'all
behind
got
it.
so many
and, like,
horses,
a
I love
little-
it.
Yeah, there's just no. We have like 5 because there's like 4 horses and then
Yeah,
the lizard.
I
It's just in the
recruited some
front.
horses randomly.
And it has
and
like the light coming out of its mouth, like
Yeah.
Rudolph.
But so y'all are making your
It
way.
constantly
there.
makes this face.
It's in case we ever get hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we might have let 2 of them go. I don't
I
remember.
don't,
Oh,
I
which
don't
fine.
know. I don't think so. So we're gonna say you. Have
I think
them.
we offered to let them go, and they were like nah, fam.
Okay.
I
don't know.
I think Chaps is gaslighting all of us
Yeah.
again, but I'm just gonna go with it
I'm
because
fine with
I
that.
like having a lot of horses.
Thank you.
More
I was
horses
gonna say,
for
y'all
us.
just need to have like an army of horses.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all are making your way into town with a cackling gnolls in the back of your wagon. When you reach the city outskirts, what would y'all like to do?
Oh no, we're Damien tied them like behind the wagon, so they're slowly being
Oh.
No, he did
like
not.
the
No, he did
Wild
not.
West bounty hunter.
Okay. You've got.
We hit a rocky patch and they cracked their head.
No,
open and
they're
died.
they're just
And now
they're
its
tied up in a
intelligence is
tag.
a 5.
They're hog tied. They got ball gags.
Oh my god.
How about just gags?
Just
They're
gags.
cute. They are gagged in the back, but
They're
you're still able to hear
soon.
the cackles of their laughter. And we've lost Dylan.
Chaps died.
No, I needed to turn my camera off to collect myself.
I guess I'm gonna be back in the wagon with them, either hanging at the if they're hanging out the back of the wagon on the ground, like attached by ropes. I'm just gonna be sitting on the back and like asking them some questions.
While they're gagged.
With the ball gags in their mouth.
Can we not gag them? I want to talk to them right now. I don't want to wait and then get there and talk to them. Let's just
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Sure.
That's fine.
Alright, great. They are ungagged while they're in the back of the wagon. And you may try to speak with them, but mind you, one of them is no longer able to understand common.
Wow, he got that brain damage shit. Okay, I'll focus my attention on like there's a girl one, right? And she's the one who didn't.
That
get
was
brain.
not what I was trying to
It's
do.
okay.
I just
It's not
want
what
to
you
point that
intended
out.
to do, but it's what happened. That's-
Torva
I
does
just-
not think negatively of you. And besides,
and neither
it's
do
an
I.
inferior species.
True. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to the inferior species,
The one that is
the one whose intelligence hasn't been completely knocked out of their head, and I'm gonna be like, so are you guys just like garden variety bandits, you know, doing your little thing, or is there more of you somewhere?
she responds, we are hunters. We were sent to set traps and to bring back meat.
Well, tell us who sent you, and I might let you leave here with all of your toes.
What about my fingers? Maybe? That smile scares me, sir. May I call you sir?
No.
Hey, did El Toro fire the firebolts first, or did they shoot us with
They
the
shot
arrows
the
first?
Also,
Okay, let's go.
Steven, I know you
Self-defense.
didn't mean it to sound this way, but that voice 100% sounds like the Vaporeon guy.
I've actually never seen that, so
I'll
you
send it to
don't
you
have
later.
to.
Most breedable Pokemon.
But so she says our what do you call them? Our pack. We were sent west to hunt for our pack. But
That's not good.
Could you mark them on a map? I know you guys are not usually very literate or anything, but like, do you know where they are on a map?
I don't know maps. I don't know what a map is. I just know we went due west.
Well, you are useless. I guess I'll. Is anyone else like I can talk to someone who's like steering the wagon from here pretty comfortably,
Yes.
right?
Hey, he doesn't know common, but he can speak. He can cast speak to animal, right?
He's still not an animal, and being really stupid doesn't make him a beast.
I mean,
He's still a humanoid,
Yeah.
right?
gnolls are like animal
They're like
hybrid things, aren't they?
monstrosities.
Oh, they're monstrosities. Well, speak with animals won't work on them anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we should just. Maybe
Oh,
we
wait
should
a
just let
second.
him go. I mean,
Do you?
Well, now
they're
I see
just
no
hunters.
reason to
I
let
don't
them
know if
go.
they're
They're
gonna
just
have
gonna
any bounties.
they're just gonna run back to their creepy little tribe of fuckers and keep harassing people. Either we kill them, or we turn them in, or we have them lead us back to where they came from and then kill their friends.
I say
Maybe
we
we should just
turn them
drop
in.
him
I
off
don't feel
at
like
a special
getting
needs
in there
home or
is-
something.
We'll try turning them in. If not, I'm putting them out of their misery.
All right.
Oh.
Alrighty. So y'all are at the gate. They're at the edge of town. Y'all
Wow.
had that conversation. What would y'all like to do?
Can I
Um,
go to the courthouse or whatever they have there?
Yeah, while he's doing that, I'm gonna make sure I feed the horses and get enough rations and
The-
stuff like that.
Like town hall, the courthouse hasn't been rebuilt yet.
I
Everything.
don't think there's like.
Oh wait,
anything
also
other than that
yeah.
inn.
Now that we're here, how does it look? Because I mean, we've definitely had some people come this
Yeah,
way
so
for
the
sure.
biggest improvements you've seen are we got the dwarves that have been retconned into gnomes because I learned more about D&D. They have gone
Gnomes?
Yes, gnomes.
Okay.
They have gone and they have set up a blacksmith and a carpenter shop. And so now you will be able to buy all your weapons, and you'll be able to buy upgrades to the town if you would like to expedite it, of course. And they've started repairing everything,
What about-
so all the houses are now in a livable state, and more people can come.
Do I see that like attractive lady from the pit that I told to move to the
Muscular
pit?
woman.
Yeah.
Um,
Because I might need to swerve for her now. You know.
what did you tell her to come to Crossroads for?
I don't even remember,
I don't
man.
either, so no, you don't see her.
Alright, cool. Should we just go to the bar then, and then ask if they
Yeah,
have them?
if-
What was the name of it again?
Wait,
This is like I
I
feel like we come
wrote
up with
it
a new
down.
name every
I
episode.
think we
Name
did.
changed several times.
You
the
wrote it down
Twisted
this time.
Cauldron
Theo?
or something.
I think that might be right.
I thought it was the Tipsy Griffin.
I am looking for it. It is the Twisted Cauldron.
The
Twisted
goopy-
Cauldron.
The goopy hazard.
The Tilted Kilt.
Good times.
Alright, yeah, let's go to the Twisty Cauldron, I guess, and then just like be like, hey, where's the
Any
judge?
idea what we should do with these guys?
So as soon as you, the four of you, bring in, just drag in these two gnoll hunters, one of which is drooling. People in there go silent. One woman faints. Just like ah. These are clearly not people that have been out. They clearly haven't seen the atrocities of war and death. These are people who moved to Crossroads hearing about it being an upstart town and wanted to start over. And almost immediately the barkeep runs over and says, "It is great to see you, but what on earth are you doing?"
We thought there might be a magistrate that has moved in, and we were hoping to dispose of these bandits that we captured.
We
Yes,
got
we
some
would've hoped-
ingrates, and we're wondering how the hell we get rid of them without, just
Yeah.
getting rid of them.
I mean, we could take them to Haven, but we thought maybe there was like a jail here that had been established or something.
I don't know if I'm willing to listen to all that laughing all the way to Haven, man. If we don't turn them in here, I think it's.
No, we have had work start on the jail. We have had work start on the town hall, but no, we don't have anything set up yet. We also
So you don't even have like a bounty that we could take
don't
for
have
these
a
two?
bounty for these gnolls. Are there more?
Maybe.
Say there's more.
just
They
got-
came from some camp due west of here.
We got
Yeah.
jumped by them, and we knocked him out and had a moral dilemma about whether or not we should kill them or, turn them in. So,
Demo has an idea.
Demo,
ooh.
Demo, we're hearing you out.
at least momentarily.
Cook.
But
Also, can I tell the barkeep, just be like, hey, man, I want to move here when I'm done adventuring, so make sure to save me a good spot of land if you can.
You
I
cut
see.
off
You
some
can use
hyena
their
ears and use them in our alchemy, maybe.
Yeah.
The way is there like an organ donating business?
Yeah. Like, where can we find like a
Yeah.
black market organ vendor?
Teeth are good.
Teeth.
What if we just take him to the blacksmith?
I'll say. I mean, you can.
That's a cool.
We got to use every part of the beast.
Oh,
I'm making shoes out of their
yeah. So
hides.
the barkeep says, I know it's not official, but people have started looking at me as the head of this town, and I want to say I recognize what the three of you and I suppose this young woman have done to help this place grow. If that is your goal, then we will make it to where you will be welcomed here, and you may have a life here when you are finished with whatever path you believe to be set on at this moment. But no, we don't
Nice.
have any sort of bounties out on this. But if there are more, it seems as though we must have one made. We must have one written up. I will write to the Adventurers Guild in Haven immediately.
Well, I mean, I think the biggest priority would just be establishing some kind of sheriff's office or
We have
courthouse,
set
so
up a town
there could be a
guard.
jail.
You sent a couple individuals here, and we do have a city watch, and so we have made great steps in our security, but we don't have a police force or a magistrate of sorts.
Maybe when we pass through Haven, I can talk some guards into moving here.
Fantastic.
That could maybe join the
We'll
police.
always be more than happy to accept any individual who will benefit Crossroads.
Cool.
Maybe if we agree to let them go, they might, help us in the future. You know what I mean? Owe us favors.
What if we just sacrifice them? To
Oh, yeah, we
Nehru.
can choose a god and Nehru, and we could send him off to him.
I'm not really into these. I mean, if you guys want to do that, I'll step over to another room. But personally, I'm not one for sacrifices.
Maybe we should talk about this outside.
Perhaps.
The nervous look on all the patrons, though they say nothing, they all seem to agree with you.
Hey, don't worry about it, guys. We're just look. You see this quarterstaff? It deals an extra D6 of necrotic damage.
Also, we're not gonna
You
sacrifice
take that
them.
deal.
It was a joke. We're not
It
gonna
was
sacrifice
just a
them.
joke. It's fake news. We weren't gonna do it.
Yeah, I was about to make the same joke.
Probably heard that on CNN, didn't you?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we step outside with our prisoners.
Okay.
Welcome to being a DM, Steven. Everything you planned, we're not going to get to because we decided to go off on a tangent.
Okay.
With
So
two gnolls.
and speaking of tangent, I'm ending it. I'm
Yeah, let's just
putting
kill
these
him.
fuckers through frontier justice. I take my quarterstaff and bash it against the skull of the one who's already lost most of his intelligence.
Should we do it like in the woods though?
Please.
Yeah, let's just retcon. We're in the woods.
Yeah, we
kill
walked
him.
further away.
We
We walked
leave.
out of town.
We're on the road to Haven.
We
Yeah.
tell him to think about the rabbits.
Oh my gosh.
Think about the
Okay.
rabbits, Betty. Think about the rabbits.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't give them that much grace. It's just out of nowhere. Just
So the the female gnoll sees it and immediately
Should we let like the mentally challenged one go?
that's the one he just killed.
yeah, their
Oh.
brains are currently all over the ground.
I
next
mean-
to
Alright,
our
I'll just
brain.
stab the other one in the back, and then we can.
I mean,
leave.
we could just leave her there. She's got 2 broken knees. She's not going anywhere.
I'm gonna just
That's-
stab her,
that's-
put her out of her
that's
misery like a
torturous.
deer.
Let's just end it. Let's just end it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Alrighty. So with that, they are dead in the woods, bleeding, gory, whatever. Y'all are on your way.
Mhm.
Hey, do you know Move Earth, El Toro?
No. Oh.
You gonna bury
what
him?
level is it?
Just throw a little dirt over him so no children stumble across him.
What are the kids
How
gonna
about
do?
that
Poke 'em with
15-minute
sticks?
break?
If I found 2 dead gnolls as a kid, I would be having a blast. Yeah, this would be an ideal time to take our 15
I think
break.
I
yeah, I
agree.
think 15-minute break.
All right, cool.
All right, so we'll take a 15-minute break. We'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. But yeah, we'll see you guys on the other side of this 15-minute break. I will say, Steven, if you want to throw in some art from the Dice Room art channel, onto that 15-minute break, you
Don't
sure can.
have that
That's right.
prepped, but going for. Be right back is what we're looking for.
Right. If you guys,
Whoops.
why is Anson there?
He's gone.
Oh,
I
man.
forgot I had that.
Needed and necessary.
In the future, I will get some art. I've already spoken to some of the artists, and we will be showcasing them and broadcasting their art. But
That's right. So if you have art that you want a little bit showcased, go to the Dice Room, put it in the art channel, and tell us that we can use it on stream.
Yeah, it does not have to be Dice Room related at all.
No, it doesn't. All right. We'll go grab
alrighty,
food.
we'll be back in just a minute.
So Davis,
Mm-hmm.
I just sent Chaps this TikTok, and wait, no, it wasn't a TikTok. It was on Reels. It was just. Can they still hear us?
I think they can.
I should not play this.
I guess we could like move Discord channels for a second.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Go to the other one.
Okay.
Hey, yo, we're back.
We return.
Good heavens.
I'm about to.
Classic.
Classic.
Do you think Chaps has watched the hit show My Hero Academia?
Yeah, I'd have to doubt that. Chaps would never watch mid. No hate to any My Hero Academia fans. I'm a D1 hater. It's a full-time job. I gotta hate on everything.
Are you actually?
Mm-hmm.
I've watched all of it, sadly.
I don't really hate My Hero Academia. I am a D1 hater, but being a D1 hater means I have to hate on everything, okay? Like,
Oh, yeah.
even things I actually like, I have to hate on.
Yeah. You're just a D1 hater in general, not a D1
My Hero Academia.
My Hero
yeah.
Academia. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
I could not go pro in that. I have a soft spot for it, but
I'm a
it's like
D1.
it's kind of a guilty pleasure show for me.
I'm a D1 champagne poppy hater.
That's honestly, you're very valid. The world needs more of those. Going into a good field.
What snacks did you get?
I've been eating this whole time, so
Oh, I was talking to Demo, but what have you been eating?
Chipotle.
Good choice.
That would go hard right now, honestly.
Baked barbecue lays are a good choice too.
Barbecue Lay's definitely a like top 5 flavor. I don't trust anybody who says they don't like
Top
them.
5 flavor of Lay's or like of chips in general?
I guess I was thinking of Lay's.
Because there are at least 2 Sun Chips above it.
The salsa ones definitely, and I don't know which other ones.
I love the green ones.
I haven't had the green ones in a really long time. I couldn't tell you if I like them anymore.
You know, you might. I might be the same. I'm just going off what I remember. It has been a long time, but the garden salsa ones.
Oh my
They're
god, the
so
garden salsa
good.
sun chips are absolutely godlike.
Like,
Oh wait, that iced tea sounds so good. Good ginseng
I've
honey.
never had that. Y'all may find this funny. I went to visit one of my buddies who was still in college, like 2 years ago. And there was a coffee shop. It's called like Lumina Coffee. I'd never heard of it before. But it's apparently like, I don't know if it's a chain or what, but it's apparently really good coffee. I don't drink coffee. I'm sure no one could tell just by looking at me. So we go there and we're trying to figure out what to get. I get a Nutella stuffed croissant, which was
How much time do I have
fantastic.
left?
You've got 3 seconds. And
3 seconds? Legitimately?
no, dude, take your time.
No,
Okay.
I think we
I'll be right
left
back.
we left at like 8:29 or something.
And then I asked for sweet tea. And so the woman working was like, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. At that point, I should have known I wasn't where I belonged.
Yeah, you're out of place, man. They don't even know what freaking sweet tea is.
And so, mind you, while I was saying this, I was like, may I get a sweet tea?
A sweet tea,
Yeah,
please.
and so they were like, okay, fine, but like, what's your name? And we'll see what we can get. And I was like, my name's Diesel. It was one of like, I was on such a power trip. But the woman's like, well, we have green tea, and I was like, I don't think
that's
green
sweet
tea is what I'm
tea.
looking for. And then so she was like, well, let me ask another man. And another guy came up and he said like some black kind of something, and some other tea. And then finally he was like, well, we can put honey in it. You can get sweet tea with honey. And I said, is that sweet tea? And he's like, it's very sweet. And I said, all right, I'll take it. And he goes and he gives it to me, like, and I go and I sit down. I like audibly hit because I'm expecting sweet tea, not
I
honey
am
tea,
back.
you know. And so
Back
the
at
buddy-
it again.
the buddy who I
Oh,
went with
dude.
was like, dude, that's really good tea. And I said, well, take
I'm so
it.
confused. Where did you
Some
go?
random coffee shop.
And so you just got was it like iced?
No, it was hot tea with honey in it.
So you asked for hot
No, I
sweet
asked
tea.
for sweet tea.
Sweet tea. He just asked for normal sweet tea, but he turned it into a hostage situation by playing this like redneck character who's like, "Can I get some sweet tea?" And they're like, they have to figure out a way to do it. They're like, please, somebody look at the back, find something for this fucking guy.
I'm telling you,
Out of that
it
tea.
was such a good time. It was so funny. But so I get it,
That's really funny.
and all eyes are on me as soon as I go, this isn't sweet tea. And my buddy Michael, so he tries like, that's really good tea. I'm like, but it's not sweet. He's like, no, you asked for sweet tea and it's not sweet. At that point, a person working there came over and was like, can we get you some water? And I was like, yeah, I wanted sweet tea and you
Yeah,
gave me
sure.
whatever this is. Like, I need something. And so they just,
Wait, did you say? Oh,
so like, it's not a place where they serve you, but they gave me free refills of water for as long as we were there. Which, granted, it's always free, but you normally would have to go up. But I was getting served because I didn't get sweet
That-
tea.
They had to serve you.
Speaking
actually
of poor
kinda funny.
experiences, have you guys seen the new Modern Warfare 3 campaign?
No.
I've heard it's really bad, but I haven't seen any of it.
It is
I just
entirety of
the only thing I've
campaign-
seen was the no Russian like text and the
Mm.
commercial.
the entirety of the campaign is 3.5 hours.
Oh my god, man, that's laughable.
So it was like an hour of the campaign, just no Russian.
Meanwhile, I have a campaign
I
on
don't know.
Baldur's Gate that's 55 hours and I'm not finished.
Yeah. No, and I mean, like, I'm not gonna say who dies, but someone dies at the end, and the only reason they die, like narratively, is because they couldn't figure out a way to end the story.
Is that Captain Price? Is it Ghost? I don't know who's in Call of Duty anymore. It was never my game.
For anyone watching who doesn't want spoilers, mute stream for about a half
Is the
second.
multiplayer? No, don't. I don't want spoilers either. Dude.
Okay.
Just don't say anything. Is anything like? Never mind. Is the multiplayer good?
Well, I mean, the
I don't think multiplayer's
multiplayer.
out yet, right?
The thing is, like, the maps for the multiplayer are the same for Warzone.
I'll say oh yeah, no, I hate
Well,
that.
they're
I
all just
hated
little
I
Warzone
hated
perspectives.
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Like the new one. I really liked the Modern Warfare 2019. I hated Modern
they
Warfare
have, like, a really
2.
good foundation from like Modern Warfare 2019, and they just haven't done anything with it.
Honestly, I okay, Pool Boy, I gotta disagree. I agree with you with the exception of Modern Warfare 2019. Like when Warzone first came out, Call of
BO3
Duty was
pretty
like
good, too.
actually kind of
BO3
goated.
was pretty good.
BO3 was solid. It just wasn't like really Call of Duty.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mainly played it for the zombies.
Yeah.
But it was a golden age for zombies.
No, I put so many hours into the like 2019 Modern Warfare though during COVID.
Oh, so it's not called
That
Modern
was an
Warfare
era right there,
2019?
man.
It was just the one released that year?
It was just
I will
called
say-
like
Oh.
it was
It's
just
what they have
called
to
like
call it,
Modern
it's
Warfare.
I
confusing.
almost
They
got...
make
Yeah.
it the same freaking name.
I was talking to a friend of mine today, since we're on the topic of games. Batman Arkham Knight is such a good game, and it gets slept on so hard.
I have finished the main campaign of Arkham Knight several times.
I have
Also, I gotta
100%
say,
completed it
Arkham
6
Knight,
times and
it's
stuff.
my favorite Arkham, but it is objectively the worst one.
No,
and that's, like-
absolutely not. Arkham
Okay,
Origins. is
Origins-
objectively-
Excluding Origins
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
count
you convinced me
because
of
it's
that.
literally a
Origins is
different
better.
game.
Yeah.
Like, or yeah, out of the like big three, like it's I feel like
It is
for
the
its
weakest
time.
I do feel like people look
Yeah.
back on Arkham Asylum with like some rose-tinted glasses because, like, for its time, it was really good.
It was
but,
good
like,
for its
You
time,
go
but
back
like
to
it's
play
kind
it
of
now,
ass
and
now.
it's kind of like,
It's like painful to play now.
Yeah.
City's still pretty actually.
City,
like,
City holds
good.
up pretty well.
City's the best. Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight, Arkham Origins.
Also, Arkham Knight to this day is still better than, like Gotham Knights.
Oh,
Oh
100%.
God, that game! I kind
I
of
will
blocked that
say-
shit out of my memory.
I will say the
I never played
the
it.
whole like Arkham Knight identity twist. I wish that they would have started setting that up in like Arkham City or something like that.
Yeah,
That
having
way it-
some more like foreshadowing for it would be great.
Also, like
Yeah.
that was. I mean,
It
I
just-
like
it
how
felt
they
like-
did the twist to make
Yeah.
it like kind of less obvious, but it was also like super obvious what
Yeah.
was going on.
yeah,
Not only that, but once
If you know anything about Batman, it's like
Yeah. Not only that, but once you know and like you do a play, I will say, if you do another playthrough, like it's an 8-year-old game. Spoilers are irrelevant.
yeah,
Like-
no, we don't have to be
Yeah.
discreet about this.
If you play back through the campaign, like all the little quips and stuff that the Arkham Knight says, like after you clear a control point or something like that, sound like what a Robin would say. Like it sounds like Jason Todd.
There's also like, wasn't there a Red Hood mission in City?
No, I don't believe there was.
Oh, I thought there was.
There might have been.
My
I
bad.
haven't played City as much as I have played Arkham. I will say, I've 100%ed Arkham Knight 6 times and it's about to be 7.
Ooh.
I've yet to like I've almost 100%ed it several times. I just like cannot bring myself to actually get all the Riddler trophies.
Dude, it is such a slog. These past like 4 or 5
How many
times-
hours do you have in Arkham Knight, dude?
Too many.
Stuff
Did-
like the Riddler trophies are why I don't 100.
Okay, let me ask you though. Did you get back into Arkham Knight because you saw Spider-Man and you were sad that you couldn't play Spider-Man because you don't have a PlayStation 5?
No, I've been doing this for about 2 months now.
Okay. I am very sad I can't. You guys need to donate to the stream so I can buy a PlayStation 5 and get Spider-Man 2.
The PS5 fund, we gotta start it.
Ugh.
Go buy stuff from Oak Lounge Games.
We
and
need
use those
about
Dice Room
$2,000 so all of us can get PS5s.
Can someone please go drop like $20,000 on Oak Lounge Games so we can get a nice royalty cut and like buy a PlayStation 5?
Just get a dice for your
Yeah.
PlayStation 5.
I don't
Just buy like 500 copies of Hero's Journey and just like
Honestly?
I don't know, hand them out to homeless people.
Wait, do
or
we
something.
get a royalty cut if they put our
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
name
we get some.
chose
We
the
get
tagline?
5% of the.
Yeah.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Um.
I didn't actually know that.
What'd be fun is if we buy all the copies of Hero's Journey, we'll also have all of the unique cards because they've got that unique hero
Oh yeah.
that I think.
Wait, so if any of us do it, will we just be getting like 5% cash back?
Yeah, pretty
Pretty
much.
much.
Not bad.
We already
But
get
it's
10%
5%
off.
spread between the four of
Yeah.
us.
Oh,
Nah, dude, I'm gonna text you and be like, "Hey, yo, can I just get all of
that's
that?"
my
This is
cut.
awesome.
That's my cut.
No, I will say it's like, it's, we love Oak Lounge Games. They're great.
And so
Yeah,
that's
they're
that's
great.
where we're
They're
gonna
great.
leave it. But I am gonna end up buying some of their stuff for gifts this Christmas. I can promise you that.
I was thinking about that too.
Dice Room 10.
Alrighty. So I think now is as good a time as any to jump back into it because it has been 17 minutes instead of 15.
I
Let's go.
So we just made one of the gnolls think about the rabbits, and we sent the rest of them on their merry way. Or the other one on its merry way to death.
No, I killed it.
Did we?
Yeah,
yeah.
on its,
Oh,
Both
yeah,
of
it's
them,
taken
both
over
of them
now.
are dead.
no more living.
Delayed reaction.
Noel hell.
Yeah. But so with that, y'all were on the west side of Crossroads, and y'all are making your way towards Haven. Which one of the two of you that didn't roll want to roll this one?
Me,
I can roll.
I heard me first.
Oh yeah. Neither of us rolled last
Correct.
time. It was just
Yeah.
chaps and
We're gonna have one of you roll this
You.
one and then one more, and then we're basically gonna. I'm just gonna fast travel us
I
there.
Davis, you got it.
While you guys are rolling, it actually won't tell me how much time I've
82?
played Batman Arkham.
Hey, should we just
52.
Okay, could we okay. Should we just go straight to Stone Hollow and just hope she's okay with us killing somebody?
I mean, we're gonna drop her at the World Tree, right? Like,
Yeah,
why diverge from?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Alrighty. So, as you are on your way, you get right up to the gates. You get on that bridge heading into Haven, and you swear it wasn't there a second ago, but there's just a cow staring at you, just staring at Bryn, like making no movements one way or the other. You can't really seem to, at least upon initial investigation, you can't really tell anything special about it. But you swear
I think
it
I've heard
wasn't there
about
a
this.
second ago, and now it won't seem to take its gaze off of you.
So
I think
what is
it's
it that's staring at me? I know
a cow.
something's staring at me.
Is it a skinwalker?
Ow.
Wow. Skinwalker cow. Okay.
Skinwalker cow.
I'm gonna walk within
We're on Skinwalker Ranch.
within
Hey,
like
Aggie,
staff range of it, and I'm gonna poke it in the face, like not in the eye, but just like kind of near its mouth with my stick and see what it does.
It just moves, and like it
Hey,
moves with your staff, but you can see its
Look at his
eyes
face.
never
Look
leave
from
your
behind.
gaze.
Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, and
We'll let Bryn have his
for the
moment.
first level spell, and I'm gonna talk to it and say, "Yo, what you looking at, man? What's up?"
Let me do something really quick. I just need to mark this up and send it to Dylan because I think he'll find it funny. At least I hope.
I will wait.
Yeah, it'll be there in just a second. Don't worry. Gotta mark everything else out so no spoilers. Save. Done. Send. So in a very slow and lethargic pace. What did you ask it?
I said, "Hey, what's up? What you staring at, man? Something wrong?"
I'm done. I'm done with this stupid campaign. I swear to God.
What did you guys say?
I just sent him what this encounter is. The cow just looks at you and says,
"Okay, I'll find out."
Everything is correct.
Oh, okay, man. So let's backtrack a bit.
And then as soon as you
got
say
a
that, he
name,
takes a
Cal?
step
Something like
backwards.
to be.
Steven,
Guys,
am
I don't
allowed-
think we. I turn
am
back
I
to the
allowed
group.
some
I don't think we need to
metagame
waste
here
any more
just a little
time
bit?
here. You guys want to get a move on? I think this cow is a little
Slow.
slow, maybe.
Steven, is it alright if I metagame here a little bit?
I think it's funny, so yeah,
Just
sure.
to keep us
I mean, he
moving?
said let's keep it moving, but yeah.
Friend, I don't think there's anything of significance at all about this cow. I think it's a red herring and we need to keep moving. It's probably sent by, that person that we have to do business with.
I don't remember that last part, but everything else makes sense to me. But first, do we have like rations on our wagon? I want to give the cow a
Yeah,
carrot.
you've got a couple. Yeah, enough to spare
Yeah,
a
all right,
carrot for
I-
sure.
Yeah, I'll feed him a little carrot and be like, "Bye, cow."
You guys
Thank
like
you,
steak?
Birdman.
And I wave him goodbye, get back on the wagon,
As soon
and
as
we
you
get the
turn
fuck
around and get
out of
back on
there.
the wagon, you can't find the cow again.
He's gone.
What did we see? Because we were both staring him down.
No, as soon as all three of you took your eyes off of him, he disappeared.
Damien stared and did not blink.
You think he didn't blink.
And eventually, I guess we get over the
But you
horizon.
make your way
And eventually, the cow is
yes.
gone.
It's Chekhov's cow.
He'll come back. Don't you worry.
Now, by the end of the campaign, he has to shoot
Alrighty.
somebody.
So, would y'all like to stop in Haven, or would y'all like to just make your way straight through it and on your way to the World Tree?
It's going to be a black hole of lost time in Haven. I'd say we
Yeah.
just power through.
That is
Yeah.
probably the correct answer. Alrighty. So you make your way past it. It's about a 2-day trip. So you are gonna have to spend one night to get to the World Tree. But Hygith, it is your turn to roll.
Because it's your turn to roll. That's Critical Role's theme song.
45.
That's performed by
45.
Put in an audition.
This is
That's right, Critical Role. If you wanna invite someone on, I'm here.
So as you're making your way down in your wagon, the light coming from the Hizzard, you see something out of it, like out of just the corner of it, you catch a glimpse. You see a man who looks like he's trapped under a fallen log. You don't hear anything, but you can see a little bit of fluctuation to make you think that this person is breathing.
Is the log like on the side of the
it's
road?
over on the side of the road, like in the ditch.
Alright, I'll just keep going.
Damien would like to jump off and try and help
I'm
him.
kidding.
Hey, I
No,
kind
just
of agree
as
with
we-
Damien. What if it's
as
a
we-
one-shot Damien with
As
the
we
tiger?
like get
What
get
is
up
one of
to
those
it, I just want to be like, "Hey man, you okay?"
The man is like pushing up on the leg on the log, and it just gives you like a befuddled
Damien-
look.
no.
Like
Damien jumps out and tries
Yeah,
to
okay,
lift
I'll
the
get
log.
I'm gonna look down at him
Oh.
and squint as Damien's getting down, and I'm gonna ask him, "So are you really stuck under that log, or are your friends hiding in a bush over there, waiting for us to come help you?" Like, can I roll insight to see if he's hiding anything?
you may, but I also want you to roll a sound-based perception. I don't know if any of y'all have advantage on hearing or not.
I do.
Alright guys,
Oh,
I
wait,
don't
no,
know.
that's-
I don't know about y'all, but I always learned
Bad.
I rolled a 29 on my perception.
If you're
check.
going down the road in Chicago and you see something suspicious on the side of the
rolled a
road,
19.
just keep going.
And I rolled a 13 on my insight check.
I will say on my strength check to just pick the log up off of him, I got a 20.
Well, you're not at the log yet.
Time is frozen while I
you
interrogate
hear
him.
El Tora say, "Do not waste your time."
See, this is what I was worried about. There's always people trying to play tricks on us and shit. Good job seeing
He's
through this, El Tora.
racist.
Let's get the
I
hell
don't
out
think
of here.
that we need to exactly trust her in this situation.
Well, what race is this guy?
Respectfully, I think the right thing to do
This
is.
is a half orc, but so El Tora goes.
No, I didn't know. I didn't see them.
It's racially motivated.
I didn't
El
see
Tora,
them.
El
My
Tora
bad.
walks up and she just goes.
I don't remember her being racist the last. I
Whoa.
don't know.
We didn't encounter any other races then.
Steven's trying to punish
And it
me.
might not. And it might not be
making him flirt with me.
racism. She might have seen through him.
She said, "You really think so lowly of me," and looks at the three of you. Then she just
Hey, I didn't say anything.
snaps her fingers.
That was all.
Me
That
specifically,
was all
I think
table
very
talk,
lovely
Steven.
of
That was
you
all
guys.
table talk,
Snaps
Steven.
her fingers and casts dispel magic, and the man disappears, for he was simply an illusion.
See, that's exactly what I thought. Yep, definitely what I was thinking.
Wait, did you cast that? What?
I need to check something real quick.
Who do you?
Okay.
Yeah, do you have any way of knowing the source of that magic, El Tora? That was. It's weird to see an illusion of a dude under a log.
And she responds, "The source of it, no, but as soon as we approached, I could detect its presence. I knew something was amiss, but I also sensed no danger. So I think it is best that we continue our journey to the World Tree, and you continue your mission after."
I want it to
Alright,
be
sounds
known
good.
that I do not like as a player. Damien's on the fence. I do not trust her at all.
Okay, Marana. It's the only reason you don't trust her.
Exactly.
You trust
Exactly.
Give yourself trust issues with your own NPCs.
Good writing's good writing. What can I say?
Yeah, El Tora is a stand-up lady. I trust in her fully.
As you should.
Yeah.
See, he wants us to trust her.
I do. I want you to trust almost anybody.
You spell El Tora.
ELTORA. I don't think this means anything in a different language.
He's gonna
It's a
try.
trap.
He's gonna
It's
try
a
and
trap.
decode the anagram.
It's a trap.
El Tora. I'm just saying, it sounds very fishy, you know. El Tora, ulterior motive. It's basically
Or
the
it
same word.
sounds magical.
Nah.
Okay. But anyways,
It's too simple. That's what God wants you to think.
Exactly. That's just what they want you to think.
anyways,
Damien, maybe just stop sitting on booths. And
Putting all
before you-
kinds of
before you're,
conspiracy theories in your head.
start
and
putting
then
all the conspiracy theories in your head, you know. Priorities.
You need to stop listening to that fake news. Damien, please, man.
all right, wrong button.
Let's get to the
Listen,
world.
in English or in Spanish, her name means the leatherback sea turtle. So
It's one. It's one word. It's not El
It speaks
Tora. It's El
volumes
Tora.
about her.
It's El Tora, not El Tora.
A
I'm just
nefarious
saying,
woman.
it's suspicious, and it's a
Also,
leatherback
what
sea
is
turtle.
this-
One might even say
What
it's
is the
fish-
Spanish you're talking about? What even does that mean?
Oh, it's a bygone language from an era long ago.
Okay,
Vampire
so
language.
with this, you're making it to the edge of the World Tree Forest, but it is getting late. El Tora recommends that y'all take a long rest, because while she knows that it used to be Tyran priests and paladins and clerics who lived in there, since its resurgence, no one truly knows what is in the forest now, and she wants everyone to be well rested.
Okay, cool.
I was about to say, do y'all want to follow her lead and take a long rest, or what do y'all believe?
Yeah, I say we just.
I think we take
Perfect.
watches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I'll take
Tora's
first watch.
not taking a watch. Someone will always be awake
Okay.
with her because I don't know. She is a little suspect right now.
I'll take a
See,
look.
I'm not the only one.
He planted a seed. I want to keep an eye on.
Okay.
I trust her significantly more now than I did before. So
Yeah, she seems all right, but I don't.
I
don't know.
understand.
I want to keep an eye on her for a little longer.
Um.
Well, I'm not saying that to her. I'm just saying, our group's together. We're like, all right, we'll take watches.
Okay. So with that,
I don't think Steven believes in table talk. Just everything is said in
100?
person.
no. The
For
biggest issue is
the thing?
I don't know how to
Say first one.
do a lot of this. Everything is being made up on the fly.
Oh no, I'm just
Um,
messing with you, dude.
But she did hear you say that y'all are more comfortable with the three of you being the ones who take watches, and she is okay being treated like a princess and getting a full night's sleep. So.
Well, that's a red flag.
Seriously, she's never gonna want to go Dutch or anything. She's gonna expect you to pay for everything, despite her being like a tenured professor.
she
Like, it's not fair.
appreciates it. Not that she expects it always. But as y'all begin setting up camp, you can't help but notice the area you are setting up in. You are setting up on the edge of the forest. You've got trees to the west of you. You've got the road a little bit to the northeast. You set up a little bit south of the road. And then you just have plains, like a meadow full of tall grass out to your right. As you begin setting up the camp for the night, you hear howling off in the distance. While you...
Back to back.
What'd you say?
Back to back. Damien's like on edge. He's ready for a
Okay.
fight.
It doesn't sound particularly close,
Okay.
but it does. You do hear howling, and you do agree as a party that it is imperative that at least one member stays awake all night, or in shifts essentially.
Yeah, before we go to bed, I'm gonna feed the I think it was a lizard named
Maybe that's
Lors.
what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna feed Lors a carrot, and then I'll feed Oreo and Frog the white and black, and then the green horse.
Fair enough.
The like carrots and stuff too.
Alrighty. So, as y'all set up y'all's tents, is there anything else y'all want to do before you begin taking your shifts?
No.
Alright, who
no.
wants to take first shift?
I said
Alright.
I would.
So the other two of you, or the two of you, get to go to sleep.
I'll take the second
Alright.
shift.
The two of you get to go to sleep. Damien, roll a... Either tell me what you want to do, or roll a perception check.
Damien's gonna sit, like he's gonna get a position that's sort of out of the
So
way.
you are near trees,
Something in
so
like
you
he,
could climb one of the trees.
yeah, no, I was gonna say like he sits up on a branch that way it doesn't look like there's a
Okay.
watch. So would that be a stealth check?
No, you don't have to make a check right now.
No.
You get
Right,
up
so-
there and you are on your watch. You don't see anything, but you do still hear the howling.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Perception?
give me a perception check. But do you, or what would it be for just noticing something? Okay,
Perception.
let's get perception.
Do I get it with advantage that since I've got sort of a bird's eye
It
view?
doesn't matter where you are. You would have pretty clear sight of this.
Okay, so advantage.
No. Not for this check.
Bam. Are you sure I can't have advantage?
Is it above a 5?
It is a natural 1.
Gosh. Dylan. You don't know what moon phase it is. Okay.
Oh, okay. Also, I feel like that would have been survival.
Oh my gosh. You still rolled the same dice.
For the
It would
moon
have been a
phase.
1.
Yeah, either
This
way.
matters
It's the
so
same.
much.
But either way, I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there. But yeah,
Fine. I asked, did you notice the moon phase? But you didn't, so it's okay.
No, I didn't.
All right.
Yeah.
So the rest of your shift, you don't see anything. If you want to make another perception check to see if it sounds like the wolves are getting closer, you may. But ultimately, nothing.
That one's a
Yeah, I mean,
21.
great. So it sounds like they're about the same distance. They may be inching closer, but it's nothing that you're particularly worried about. Do you finish out the rest of your shift free of worry, basically? It's a rather inconspicuous night.
I will say I haven't used any of my like stuff. I know Bryn has like. Do we just want me to take a full shift because I literally have not used up anything
Now,
that would require.
are you going to be tired tomorrow if you don't sleep?
I think when you skip a long rest, you have to like roll a Constitution check to see if you gain a level of exhaustion.
I'd be
Yeah, no, chaps, just I'm good too, so
Alright. Heard.
we can just do it normally.
All right. Well, in that case, yeah, I'll wake up high again.
Alrighty.
And go to my tent.
And so,
Does that count as a short rest? What I've already done.
yeah, I mean, after the end of the night, it'll count as a full rest regardless. But yeah.
Alright, cool.
So,
Oh, Damien now has a bulb of garlic in his tent since you guys mentioned the vampires. He's a little worried.
Oh yeah, Demo, that's in there's like a map in the Discord.
Yeah, if you go to the Discord, it's in From the Shadows or General. There's a map.
That is the question. We will we'll find out if it's how it relates to the world tree of Nordic mythology. Whether or not we'll have to find a giant snake that might eat it or something.
The fruits of Idun.
So as soon as y'all's shifts change over, you feel a cold breeze pass over you. Not quite like a necrotic breeze or something, but it is ghoulish. If you had to describe it.
Wait, so this
Yes,
is when
this is
this
for
is
you.
when I have it. Alright, so what does it like look? Do we have a
Yeah,
fire?
you have a small fire burning.
I would assume.
Okay. Can I like fashion a little torch and just carry it around with
Absolutely.
me? Actually, yeah, I'll do that.
All right. And so, do you want to go exploring?
I mean, I'll like walk
Okay,
around
just walk
a
around
little
the
bit,
Gold
but
Center.
like keep the camp within my eyesight, you know.
Perfect.
Also, can I roll perception to see if I notice when moon phase it is? That's an 18.
18 will let you know. Let's mix it with a survival. Throw in a survival roll also. 15. So you know that the moon looks very, very full, but with your experience being out in the wilds and experience in navigating and stuff, you recognize you are not quite at a full moon.
Alright, fair enough.
It's only a half moon.
You're close to a full moon. It's like 1 day away.
Do werewolves have to have like full moons, or are they just like not in a weakened state? But it's not a full moon.
Davis question.
But like still.
What?
So like werewolves, do they just like change when it's a full moon, like full moon, or like are they like if it's almost a full moon, would they still be wolves but in, like not as powerful of a state?
D&D werewolves operate by kind of different logic. Sometimes they have like connections to the moon where they can like transform involuntarily when the full moon comes out, but most werewolves have like they turn back and forth as they wish, regardless of like the phase of the moon.
All right.
Oh, okay, cool.
But as you are making your way, you've made your way around the south or the east and the southern side of the camp, where the plains are, and as you're making your way with the woods, like in between the woods and camp, you hear some rustling, you hear some stalking It's a faint sound, but you do manage to hear it coming from the other side of camp.
I'm a
I was
jog
about to
towards
say,
camp
what exactly
then.
do you want to do? And so as you're jogging over,
You said it's like opposite
yes,
camp.
so it is on the other side of camp. But so you run there, and before any actions can be taken, you spot a couple wolves prowling out of the tall grass, basically.
Okay.
And so as soon as they pop up, they see you, they start to snarl. They are immediately hostile. Can all of you roll initiative?
I didn't wake
No,
him
but
up.
they
I
s-
don't
oh,
know
you
if you're
don't-
talking.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
when we
basically,
wake up.
'cause
out
they're
of the
gonna
order.
be-
Ooh, a natural
That is quite
20.
nice.
For
Oh,
22.
Ooh, an 11.
16.
All right, we have.
Ooh. Also, I've been thinking when we get to if we go straight past the world tree, we could do an Oregon Trail and cock our wagon and float it across the
Oh my
river.
gosh, that'd be funny.
That'd
Friends
be
don't
so-
let friends ford the river.
All righty.
Fording the river is awesome. Okay, I want to see our wagon tip over midway through, like in those scary ass Oregon
Oh my
Trail
gosh.
cutscenes.
So how close do you get to them?
Mhm.
Yes.
Me? I'll stay about like 20 feet
So
back.
how close are you to your allies?
I mean, I figured I would like try and take them away from them a
Okay.
little bit. So I'm like in between camp and the
Awesome.
wolves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are a couple of them. I want you to know. Nope.
You said 2? Oh. When you said a couple, I thought you meant
a
2.
couple was a under exaggeration.
Yeah, that's why I just ran over there because I thought I could take out 2 wolves,
I'm
but
sure you can.
maybe I should start making some noise.
Okay. But yeah. So basically,
Yeah, I'll be as I ran over, I would have like pulled my sword out, but I'm gonna still have the torch in one hand if that's okay. So I can just drop it and like grab the greatsword, but I'll just like have the sword just like "Whoa!" just like
Alright.
yelling, trying to.
so like I said, as you're running over, you
Scare
get
'em
in
away.
between the wolves and your allies.
Can I roll intimidation?
They are on the prowl. You can attempt, but they're gonna. What do they roll? It would probably be with.
Okay, that's like a
It would
16.
probably be with disadvantage because I mean, they're here to
Yeah.
hurt you.
Yeah, I doubt a 16 would do anything anyway. So
But anyways, you see several of the wolves come out of the tall grass into the clearing where the camp is, and you hear at least one more still in it.
so how many are there?
You see 5 wolves, and you know there's
Okay.
you hear at least
And
one more.
Did the yelling wake them up at all?
They are definitely waking up, but they will be surprised and they will miss one round of combat.
So have we like entered combat yet?
As soon as I get to say that the first wolf attacks, yes.
Okay, then can I just take one of the torch and just throw it at one of the wolves?
Yeah. The closest one to you is
I
going
would
to
do
be
that.
Wolf C.
I don't know how you would do that with
So
damage
it's-
or
it's
whatever,
an
but
offhand ranged attack. I don't
Yeah.
know how that works either.
I can just roll like a raw d20 and see if it hits.
Do it.
And then I rolled a
Beats it, beats it.
13, but I also would have like a. Oh, okay, cool.
So what damage does that do?
Davis.
What are you doing?
Oh, I just had a torch in my hand, so I just threw it at him because that was like the offhand thing before combat actually started.
I know you can use a torch as a melee weapon, and it deals like 1 point bludgeoning and then fire damage. But if you throw a torch, I might do the same thing. I think
Okay.
it's like a point of bludgeoning and like a D4 of fire damage or
Alright.
something.
Roll the d4.
Alright. That's a
So
2.
That is 3 damage total. And so with
Alright.
that, combat
Oh, hell
actually
yeah.
starts.
Yeah.
Davis, you take your first round as surprised. And Wolf C is going to lunge at Hygith. They get 1 attack per turn. 18 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And it does.
Wait, 18 meets
It
beats.
does
Right.
max damage. It does 10 damage to you.
Okay, wait, hang on.
Are you considered a creature? I would assume so.
Every like living
Okay,
thing is
thank you.
considered a creature. Yeah.
Then I need you to make a strength saving throw.
You said, wait,
You
sorry,
take
what'd you
10
say?
damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
Also, wait, can I when can I parry it?
Yeah, tell me again what that does.
When another creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend 1 superiority dice to reduce the damage by the number you roll on your dice. Plus
Yeah,
2.
absolutely.
Alright, so that would be a d8 plus 2. Such as 4.
Okay.
But do I still need to do the
Yes.
strength then? Alright. So 6 damage.
Correct. And then you need to pass this strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
That's a
You
21.
pass it. And now it is your turn. At this point, 1 wolf is right in front of you, and 3 wolves are directly behind it.
I'm gonna just go down on him with the greatsword.
You're gonna what?
Same thing.
15,
15 hits.
and that's 9
And
damage.
I'm just going to describe it. You cleave this one in half. What would you like to do next?
Oh, bet. Okay. I'm gonna run at the next
Okay,
closest
so
one.
now you are facing 3 of them directly.
Okay. And I'm gonna swing at one of them. Does
It
a
does
13
indeed.
hit? That's gonna do 13
And you kill
damage.
this one as well.
So then I'm gonna look at the next one, and I'm gonna use a quick toss. And does a 17 hit? Yes, it does. Okay.
Don't have to worry about that one.
That'll do 6 damage.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do action surge. And so not the one I just threw the axe
Okay.
at, but the other one. I'm gonna swing the greatsword
Alright.
at. And okay, that'll do a 12.
Does not hit.
Yeah, but I'll swing again, and I'm assuming a 26 hits.
That's a pretty fair assumption. I mean, if we're being honest.
That's 7 damage, though.
That is honestly a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah. That's all.
Okay. So with that, the wolf you just attacked is going to take his turn. The first, he gets advantage on his attacks. He rolls a 12 and then a 21. So the 21 will hit and deal 8 damage, and you need to make a DC 11 strength saving throw.
You can only take 1 reaction per turn, right?
Correct. Unless you've got the thing that allows you multiple reactions.
But the reaction I took was before my turn, so now do I have another one?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the parry
Alright,
thing
great.
again. How much damage did you say it was? Alright, so I'm gonna take off 6 of that damage, so that'll be
And then give me another
2.
strength saving throw.
That is a
And you
22.
stay
Good lord,
up
okay.
again, and that'll end that wolf's turn. And we go to
Having the 7 to the plus 7 to strength saving throws is kind
That's
of
it.
nice.
so the next one
Sure.
rolls with advantage again. Its first roll is a 22 followed by a 6. So the 22 will hit, and it will do 6 damage.
And roll for
And then we need a strength
the
saving
saving throw. Ooh, that's 11.
Beats it, beats it.
Oh, dang, okay.
Alrighty, and so then we go to Damien. You had the 11.
Yes,
Alright, so
I
both
did.
of y'all, with this, you finish your surprised round. You are both now awake and alert and ready to go. The last wolf that you see is slinking out of the tall grass, and it is going to run straight at Damien, running right by Hygith, just trying to get at the ones who just woke up, hoping that they're going to be less awake.
Wouldn't that
He
provoke
already
an
used his
opportunity
reaction.
attack from? Oh,
Ooh,
Does an opportunity attack? Does that count as a reaction?
opportunity attack as
Yep.
a reaction.
Okay, I didn't actually know that.
I've been learning so much from Baldur's Gate. I want y'all to know.
It teaches you a lot, man. You
Yeah.
learn them rules.
But this one does not have advantage on its attack. So does a 17 hit.
Barely.
All right. It is going to deal 5 damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw from the barbarian. That's a 25,
you
my
are
man.
not knocked prone. So that is the last of the wolf's turns, or so you think, until out of the tall grass stalks a dire wolf.
God.
Ooh,
Ooh.
So,
dire wolf. Those don't play around.
so
man.
this dire wolf is going to run up, and it is going to attack Hygith. And it is going to roll a 23, which will do 10 damage. And then you also need to make a strength check again. Strength saving throw, I apologize.
25.
Yeah, that beats it. Okay. And that is it.
Where's Pillow Princess
I'm
in all
sorry?
this? Where's Chick
You'll
in all
find
this?
out.
And she's a high level wizard. She can like dominate person and stuff. She better help out with these freaking wolves.
Maybe she is
You'll
the
find
dire
out.
wolf.
Oh, no.
That was my thought process. That's why I asked.
Oh no. I forgot I had a.
Anyways, with
Never mind.
that, we are back up at the top of the order. Bryn, it is your turn.
All right, it's time for things to get complicated. If you thought one animal companion was enough, it simply isn't. So I'm going to cast Summon Beast with my action to call forth a bestial spirit. So Bryn kind of does this little like whistle that resonates through the air with this like kind of magical feeling frequency, and this blue like image of a wolf that's kind of translucent appears next to him. Actually, I can summon with up to 90 feet away, so I'm going to look the direction of Hygith and kind of the wolves around him and place it next to Hygith so I
Okay.
can help him out. And so it takes its turn after mine. So once I finish up with my bonus action and move, it will take its turn. So I'll use my bonus action to command Scav, and I'll have it go fly off to attack the wolf that just attacked my buddy Damien.
Alrighty.
And I'll use my movement to go
Okay.
towards Hygith.
So what is the attack roll on the wolf near Damien?
Let's us see. It is a D. Oh, that's gonna miss. Yeah, so that's like a 10.
does indeed miss.
Tragic. So I will end my turn, and then the beast spirit's turn starts. I chose the land form, so it has pack tactics. This beast makes okay.
It means it has advantage too.
Yeah, if it has a buddy next to it.
Yeah, it's the
I'm
same
reading
thing that the
its-
wolves have.
It's multi-attack to see if it.
Wait, do I count as a
So you
buddy?
do if it's an ally.
Yes, you do.
Yay!
So it's not. I didn't cast it at a high enough level for it to get multi-attack, so it only gets the one attack. So I'm gonna have it maul the most damaged-looking wolf. So here comes the attack roll. That's gonna be a what's the modifier?
You know, everyone always talks about like fighters having the most action economy. No, once rangers start summoning stuff, it's rangers.
Yeah, baby.
True.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 19 to hit
That hits. As if that was a question.
for.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna hit for 12 piercing
So-
damage as it sinks its spectral
I was
teeth
about to say,
into the
what
wolf.
exactly does that look like? But we get a nice little picture right there.
It like the I kind of envision it as like almost being just kind of wispy, so it like appears in mid lunge and it sinks its teeth right into the wolf's neck, and then like kind of jumps past it and lands near Hygeth again.
Okay. Awesome. Is that its turn?
Yes, that'll be its
Then
turn.
we go on to Hygith. It is your turn.
I'm stupid.
You're not.
I used parry when I could have just used riposte.
It's riposte
Riposte. Yeah, anyway.
because it's French.
I forgot I had that. Okay.
It's
Well-
I wasn't sure, so I looked up the Google pronunciation of it. It's
Haha.
It's
It-
you couldn't have given it to me, Davis. You had to
I
do it
can't let-
just
I
to
can't
spite
let-
me.
I can't let
Twirls my
fake news
mustache
stand up
evilly.
in the dice room.
You know what? Clip that to show how bad of a friend Davis is.
I
Okay,
just
I'm just
had
gonna
my bird try and help you, man. I could have left Damien to get
That
mauled.
is fair.
by
That is
wolf.
fair. That is fair.
I'm gonna run at the uh wait, hold up, what the heck? Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna run at the
Alright, so
dire wolf.
he is within
Sorry,
melee
I
range
just
of you
lost my
already.
train of thought for a second. Okay, cool. I'll swing my great sword at him, and that is a 28.
Yeah, that hits. Don't forget about your 7, though.
15.
15 damage.
Wait, what's 7?
You know, you're lucky number 7. So if you roll a 7 on the dice, you get a crit.
Oh,
I know
forgot
you
about
rolled a
that.
7 since you got a 29 to hit.
Yeah. So I'll swing again, assuming he's not,
He's
you know.
not.
That's a nat 20.
Alright. Well, let's see what you can do.
And
Would have been cooler if it were a nat 7, but we'll take a 20.
so that had me do wait, so how are we doing
Just double
crits
damage.
again? Because this D&D Beyond just has me do like it just rolls 4 dice
Yeah,
instead of the
automatically,
2.
it just doubles the dice.
So do you just want me to take that, or does it double the modifier as well?
Double damage will double the modifier
that's-
as well. I guess you could just you could roll the crit it has you
Okay,
do
yeah.
normally, and then just roll again and double
yeah.
the damage. Just skip that
Yeah.
roll pretty much.
Okay, so that'll be 22 then.
22 is exactly what you need to kill it. So how do you kill this dire wolf?
You know what? Shockingly, I'm gonna try to basically kill it and preserve the fur as well as possible, because I want to make a dire wolf blanket.
Based.
I mess with that a lot, actually. What was that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. You manage.
What's even happening?
Wait, what? Was that
I think
Chaps?
so.
What? What?
Somebody just like farted. Like,
Oh no,
on
yeah,
the
that was
mic.
100% me. I didn't think my mic picked it up.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard it. That's why I was laughing. I was like, what?
Basically, this dire wolf is going to leap up in an attack at you, and as you do it, you swing with almost an uppercut-like thing, just cutting along its stomach, while preserving the head
Yeah.
and the back of the pelt.
Does is there
There's
another
one
wolf still
more
alive?
next to Damien.
I'll go ahead and use my bonus
Okay.
action, and I'm
Sure.
gonna do the little
Dude,
hand
absolutely
axe thing.
nothing. Absolutely
Uh,
nothing. This
22
Does
hits,
indeed.
and that'll be 7 plus d8. Okay, so yeah, so that's gonna be 8 damage with the
8
hand axe.
damage. All right, and that's your turn. Damien, it's your turn. You were
It's
so
about
worried
time.
about
Go
get
doing
him,
that.
Damien.
Get him, Damien!
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to rage.
I would like
Okay.
to rage.
We're not to rage. No, so Damien immediately, like, it bites him. He goes feral. We do the whole thing. I'm using claws, because it gives me the extra D4.
Dude, you realize
so-
he probably has like 2 health left, right?
Yeah, but we're about to take the effects of a long rest. It's a
Yeah, that's why I
24 to hit.
summoned the beast.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So now, that's 1d6 plus a d4. It's 3.
You kill him.
That is 10 damage. Okay, yeah, that's 10 damage. Damien just immediately just rips his
Absolutely.
throat
You,
out.
you go at it. It's throat. It's esophagus. It's epiglottis.
Or
get
actually,
ripped out.
actually no. You know that scene from Kong Skull Island where he grabs like the skull
Yeah.
eater and just like with its jaw? That's what
Very
Damien.
nice. So it's a very fitting way to finish
Nice
this.
little-
And so now all of the wolves and the dire wolf are dead. And Hygeth, as you go to collect your bounty to take the pelt of the dire wolf, well, there's no other way to describe it other than a lich rises up out of its corpse. Not affecting the pelt, don't worry.
Okay, good. That's what I was worried about.
Good.
And
I'm worried about the lich.
he looks at the three of you and says, "Very well, for you have passed the first of the tests. Pass 2 more, and you will be admitted. Damn it, what's the word?
Can the next one
You
be
will
multiple choice?
admitted An audience to he of whom
Don't mind joke.
commands."
Dude, I knew it. I knew that's what you were gonna
What?
say. Oh, I said, can the next
be
one?
multiple choice?
Yeah, that's what I said.
What's the next one? I mean, kind of.
The
Kind of.
Does he just break character and say kind? Like that? Go back to it.
Honestly,
I mean,
I
kind.
like that idea. But no, he definitely does not know what multiple choice is. He goes, I am Kaguya, and I will see you again. But since you have completed your first trial, your compatriot will now be able to be awakened. And then just
Huh?
as he
They put her to sleep so she couldn't help out.
Ah,
Smart. That's good DMing. That's good DMing.
and so as soon as he disappears, or
It's
as
gotta
he's
be
getting ready to disappear, you see 2 other individuals come out from behind him, and the 2 of them just create a black shroud that envelops all 3 of them, and they just disappear as soon as they came into picture. So, if
Sick.
y'all would like to know what he looks like, I can show y'all. But
I'd always like to know. Let me see this creepy guy.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
I love that video. This stupid little kid. He's just. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
My,
When we get
my
to,
personal favorite is, wait a minute. Who are you?
When we get back to
Who
Chaps'
are
campaign,
you?
somebody should call Tazel Weather Boy.
Honestly, you'll have it
There-
coming, little weather guy.
Young Jazar will. Young Jazar will call Tazel Weatherboy.
all right, if you go look in the From the Shadows general chat, I have just posted a picture of Kaguya.
That's right. So this is a Discord exclusive. Make sure you guys are a part of the Discord so you can see that. Oh my
Ooh,
god, that's
Oh,
sick.
Freaky
Jesus.
tentacles. Ooh.
I've seen that image before.
Is that the Eldritch Lich?
That
Is that the Vitamin 87?
Is that the
that is
Vitamin 87?
metagaming. Because it is.
It was a guess. It was a guess. Don't worry, I don't remember any of its stat block. I would always recognize a piece
I
of
say
art
it
that's
is
sick.
terrifying.
Uh,
But yeah, so with that, y'all are able to take the rest of your long rest. And when you all wake up in the morning, you all feel refreshed. You all have taken the benefits of a long rest. And El Toro,
do I still have the
yes,
pelt?
the wolves are still there.
Cool.
Like,
Oh, can we
yeah.
get all the pelts?
Daddy
Cool.
needs a new pair of shoes.
Do you guys want the wolf pelts, and I'll just take the dire wolf pelt because like that'd be kind of cool. Make like a little dire wolf cloak.
Yeah, you felt it. It's your
felt
kill.
it. It's all on you, friend. Personally,
Alright.
I am going to avoid it just because I have my own cloak. The entire time Damien's doing this,
I'm
he's,
gonna
like,
try-
washing his hands underwater because he never got the chance to.
I'm gonna try and okay. My end goal, I want to like pimp out the wagon and make it have like wolf fur
honestly,
lining.
that's kind of sick.
I'll donate. Yeah, I'm down
Yeah,
to donate
hey,
any wolf corpses
I
to
said,
go
make
my way
it
to
as
that. That
comfortable
sounds
as
nice.
you can.
Take my wolf corpse. It's not like I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I do say I.
Oh, and we
for
could
the
what if we
sake-
put like the dire wolf head on the front of the wagon, like stuffed. It's like
Oh, I do like that idea.
That's a
Personally,
good
I
idea.
I don't think that we should let any part of this go to waste. So I will be cooking a nice little bit of wolf stew.
Flank steak, my favorite.
Exactly.
Cooking.
Be nice and it's cooking.
I've
Not
seen
like
the
they
way
eat it
you
raw.
you just go,
Do you like it, do you like it
raw piece of
That's
meat.
disgusting.
mostly rare?
No.
oh, okay.
Huh?
He looks at
I'm
blue
going to
rare.
he takes out a piece. He like takes off a piece of the garlic. See, I even have the start of the seasonings for it.
Oh, okay, cool.
You better not be dipping into any of my oregano, bro. That's for a different purpose.
Just a little bit. Just a little.
Did you eat the garlic bread?
Yes, it's
I-
very good.
I guess I paid for it, but we never did anything with it. So I guess we just
It
have
would
garlic
make a
bread.
great side.
You could have
for
garlic
wolf
bread on the
stew.
side with the meat.
It sure would. I do. believe.
Yeah, I think
Or
it would
wolf
be great. We
cube
can make
steak and
wolf-
gravy. Oh,
Okay,
Mm,
okay.
wait, we can
Actually,
make
though, table
garlic
talk.
bread wolf steak sandwiches.
Yeah,
There we
table
go.
talk though. Can Dompiers like eat garlic?
there is no D&D mechanic that says the garlic affects vampires. The common
Oh.
consensus is that it was a rumor around Barovia because Strahd just hates the taste of garlic.
I actually kind of like that.
Yeah. So, there is no actual D&D mechanic for garlic being used against vampires. To hell, there is no
Interesting.
D&D mechanic for wolfsbane being used against werewolves.
Well, it's what being used? Silver being used against werewolves?
Wolfsbane. Silver does have a use.
Oh yeah,
against werewolves.
silver. Yeah, they're like either resistant or immune to non-magical, like non-silvered weapon attacks.
They are resistant to it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, being immune to it will be brutal.
Alright, cool.
Can't do anything to them.
All right, should we start hitting it towards
Yep.
the center of the tree?
I say we go for
Alrighty,
it.
so as you all wake up, I assume you make a nice hearty wolf stew breakfast with the
Mhm.
garlic,
With garlic
bread, which
bread.
I'm not gonna lie.
It sounds
Yeah.
really good right now.
It does. It sounds like a good
Like,
meal.
I've had some venison stew before.
little gamey.
and
Although, since wolves are predators,
we
the amount of
not
microplastics
this
in our
right
food
now
would be
because I'm gonna
insane.
get hungry
But at the
during
same
stream.
time, there
and I
are no microplastics in this world.
cannot cook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so-
was joke. It was
We
It
just
was
have to
joke.
worry about like
Pollution.
microbacteria.
it was joke.
Close enough.
Luckily, we should be.
What
able
happened to
cook them out.
Chap's face?
Sorry, I had something stuck in my teeth.
Oh, we should have taken a screenshot of it like we did Anson.
No, tell
Dude,
you
I
what,
literally,
someone
I thought you had like
screenshot
a
it, we'll make it
filter
an
on your
emote.
face.
Someone screenshot it, we'll make it an emote.
Man, it's a good thing y'all didn't have Scant Lee here fighting.
Scantily.
Scantily
Scantily.
would have done some horrible
I'm
things to
telling you,
these
I just
wolves.
rolled a 23 to hit with her firebolt, and she rolled a 4.
Insane. That is insane to me. The worst part is, I've seen this stat block, so I know it's completely true. Not only that, but it's a pure
Yeah,
character sheet.
Should we
She's so
in
bad.
multiple ways.
head out?
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all may head
Yeah.
out.
We're on our way.
So as y'all are getting ready to head out, you load up on the wagon. You have the pelts ready, but they're not necessarily tanned. So yeah, so you can't put them
Dry.
out. They're just drying on
Yeah.
the back of the cart. You start making your way in towards the center of the tree, and as you go, El Toro pulls out these vials, and she's telling you, she's like, I want to take samples, like every few distances as we get closer to the tree. We want to test to see if there's differences in the soil. We want to see if the trees are acting different ways. We want to learn. Me and the headmaster want to learn everything we can about this place.
Do that on
Eldora,
your own
do you
time,
think
Hussy.
if we
Oh, see.
we have somewhere to go once we get to the center of the world tree, would you want us to leave you there while we go on a mission, or would you rather come with us after we take data and samples?
If we believe it is safe, and if you are willing to pick me up after, it would give me some much needed time to collect all the information I need. So y'all could leave me there.
Do
Okay, Gucci.
I don't know if I think it's safe though.
I personally
To
do.
be honest, considering we just got attacked by a dire wolf.
Well, this lady can
And
take
we
care of herself.
kicked
She has
its
access to
butt.
Dominate Monster. That's like a 7th or
That's
8th
it.
level spell. She is a very strong lady.
It's 8. He knows because he's
I
looking
know.
at her character sheet.
Okay, well, if you'd rather, we could leave you at Aiden's Keep while we go on our mission.
She's like, well, if we find that the center of the tree, of the world tree, is safe, I would like to stay there. If not, it may
Okay.
be I need to stay
Well,
in Adolf's
let's keep
Keep.
on. Let's keep
Alright,
going towards
great.
the center then.
So as y'all are going, every little bit, she is going. She's collecting specimens of everything, little small insects, of the dirt. She's taking notes on all the trees. What is y'all's passive perception?
Oh God.
25.
13.
Holy
20. You're at
shit.
25.
It's 20. It's 20. It's 20. I'm
I
kidding.
was like, damn.
Okay,
Nothing
we're
will
all
be-
level 6, right? Because I feel like my stats are significantly lower than everyone else's.
No, dude, I put a ton of stuff into I got the monocle
That
thing
is
on my
true.
helmet.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, wisdom's like my highest ability score. So perception and survival and insight are like my good skills. And animal.
Also, I'm like extra proficient with perception. Or I have expertise in
That
perception.
helps.
Nice.
That helps.
I don't get
Nice.
expertise. I just get proficiency.
Okay. So as y'all are walking by, making your way towards the center, are any of y'all proficient with navigating in the sense of you always know which direction you're heading?
Yes. Well, I'm proficient with wait, actually, hang on.
I
Maybe.
mean, I'm a survivalist, right? Like I've navigated
have-
real wood in my day.
I have navigator's
Okay.
tools
So
and I'm proficient with a vehicle.
Navigator's tools might be for like
water
the
vehicles.
sea.
Yeah, that would make
definitely
sense. That would make sense. How do you know? Where does it list the
isn't there
proficiency?
something that says you always know which direction is north? Maybe that's a
No, I
feat.
don't believe so. I think that's a feat. Either way, that'd be a pretty
In
crappy
most
feat.
situations,
I
yes.
per- Personally-
there are some crappy feats, especially
I-
the ones on the player's handbook.
Caleb always know which way is north though. I don't know about
The North Star,
Alrighty,
baby.
I don't know about Highgate
It'll
though.
be alright. We'll just say it added a little bit extra time to your trip. But y'all are making it through the forest, heading towards the tree. Dylan, what did you say Damien's passive perception was?
13,
So he
my
doesn't
man.
quite notice it. But the other
It's on that
I'm
time.
also on high
yeah,
alert by the way
other two of you do notice.
because of
yeah.
the thing.
May I roll perception to see if I can suss
Probably not
anything
this
out?
time. If it gets to anything serious, absolutely. But at this point, the two of you, you recognize, you can feel that there are people around you, or there are entities around you that are watching. You don't necessarily feel that they are hostile, but you do know that they're alert themselves, basically.
I always feel like some entity is
Somebody's
watching me.
Hey, you feel that, Hygith?
And I got no privacy.
We aren't alone.
Sorry.
You're good.
We're gonna
aren't
get
alone out here.
demonetized.
Damien, I can tell you aren't feeling anything, so I'll fill you in. We aren't
Thank
alone.
you, thank you,
out here.
friend.
You know, I heard.
Entities.
Let me just pull up something real quick so I can tell you what I heard about this forest, or what.
Pull up? Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about, Hygith Roguk?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't even worry about it, sweetheart.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't even have it written down. There's supposed to be some like monsters at the World Tree portals into this dimension. So.
Do you want me to tell you what they're called?
Be on the lookout. No, well, I rolled the nat 1.
Yeah.
You told me that,
I
or
just
whatever.
wanted in case you wanted to remember what they were called or whatever, but white spikes.
Oh yeah, sure. You can
The
tell me
white
what they're called
spikes.
for the
White
rolls.
spikes.
Spikes. No, I got
White
notes.
spikes.
Right.
There's
I
white
too
spikes
watched
or
the
something in
Tomorrow
these
War
trees.
Star and Christmas.
Okay, I want to say in that movie, those things were scary.
They are.
I with the way they were describing them, I didn't expect them to show it, because as soon as they showed it, they would have to live up to the fear that they were creating, and doggone it, they did.
And they did it.
So if you haven't seen it, I recommend you at least go look up what they look like.
It is a very good movie. It does bring up a few things that I'm not entirely sure with time travel, but overall, good movie.
Yeah.
I think the most accurate form of time travel in any form of media is in Dragon Ball Z.
Actually, I
No,
think the most accurate
definitely.
form of time travel in any media is Austin Powers 2 and 3.
It's better than what I was worried about to say.
Definitely up there.
I think it's probably Rick and Morty.
I'll say it might be Rick and Morty.
Alright, anyway.
Anyways, yeah. So y'all are making your way down, and you see or you sense these entities traveling along the branches in the trees, probably a good 30 feet up. These are quite tall trees.
Are they monkeys?
You can't tell they're monkeys, but you can tell that they are
Return to
certainly
monkey.
well adapted, and they are
To live in the trees.
yes, maybe not to live in the trees, but they're well adapted to be comfortable enough in the trees. And so yeah, so y'all make your way. You're making your way further and further down. The forest is getting denser and denser, almost to the point to where there is no real trail you're following. You were saying, Melissa, you were staying
Thank you.
2 to 5 feet away from each person in your party, just so you can stay together.
Meanwhile, we have like a 5-horse carriage.
Ooh.
Hopefully the trail stays nice and wide. So we got a whole lot of people.
Can I do something real
let's-
quick?
Let's
And this is going to seem kind
redo
of
that.
weird,
Yeah.
especially even by
Tell me.
Damien standards. Because like they
Cut the
told
horse
me that,
open inside and sleep in it.
No,
It's
we're not doing a
lukewarm
tauntaun. Just because they've told Damien something's off, and last time we got attacked in the wagon, Damien is actually going to if it's not okay, it's fine. But can he like try and climb onto the underside of the wagon to like wait out to see if anything tries to attack? That way he gets surprised.
First, he climbs onto a booth. Now he's clinging to the underside of the wagon. Like, get this guy to a shrink
If
now.
you were prepared to be mocked off campaign, yes.
Prepared to
Mocked.
be mugged?
Mocked.
Monked?
Mocked.
Mocked?
Viciously.
Never mind.
Davis.
I would like to rescind
Bryn.
my statement.
I'll let you do it.
Yeah, what's up, Caleb?
Oh,
get
wait,
mocked
actually, hang on. This wouldn't make sense for Bryn. Damien.
Yes, but
Maybe if you sit on top of the wagon and be really still, they'll think you're a statue.
Damien's gonna try and push Hygeth out of the wagon.
No, that was a serious suggestion. Hygeth was seriously suggesting that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
of
it's a
course.
good idea. Yeah.
I still haven't choked you out in your sleep yet. I'm going to do it. I just have to
Oh.
remember next time we take a long rest.
Think I'm only gonna let Altora do that.
Oh, kinky. Okay.
Hey, whatever.
All right, we need to get this bitch to this
Yeah.
tree. I don't even know. I don't think we're gonna level up once this session, let alone twice.
My guy.
My guy.
You're at a place where you could level up twice. Yeah, no, we take 5 forevers and 3 days to get places.
We're role playing and
Oh,
thinking.
But so y'all make your way through the. I'll recant what I was saying. The path gets narrow and like narrower, but never to a point to where the wagon can't follow. As you're going on for a little bit further,
Okay.
you come to an opening right before the base of the world tree. I think I have something written about it, or else I'm just gonna come up with it real quick. Well, it looks like I don't. But
While we're
I'm
waiting,
sorry?
Steve. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But so as you come around this opening, you see that there are no trees at the base of the world tree itself. It is completely barren, or a barren grassland of sorts, with the exception of a relatively small outcrop of mossy stone buildings. They appear to form their own village. And in this little village, there is one building that is bigger than the
Dozy.
rest, with large stained glass windows.
It's a Hadozi village.
Looks like it could be the remains of that sanctuary or monastery of Tyr that was out here.
Oh yeah, that would make more sense.
But
So you said there's like it's like the remnants of it are like in
no,
the
no, no.
actual trees.
It's at the bottom. You are in a plains area where there are no trees, just only these mossy stone buildings. It's a mossy stone village, essentially.
Well, friend, I think that this is your stop, Altora.
Altora, do you sense anything here?
She responds. She goes, I sense magic and a lot of it. Not hostile, not friendly, but certainly on edge. The magic here almost feels as if it isn't supposed to be here. It's a peculiar feeling. I don't quite understand, but do you mind accompanying me to the village, and maybe I can get some answers, and then we can decide if you may be on your way.
Okay,
Yeah, sure. We can accompany you that
Alright.
much further.
I mean, y'all
sounds good.
here already.
Bryn, may I speak to you for a second?
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
we will catch up.
Okay.
Yeah, so Damien and I stay
Do y'all
behind
want to
for a
talk
bit
about on stream or no?
and share words.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
talk it out on stream. Bryn, I do not trust her. I know you probably just think I'm crazy, but just something about her rubs me the wrong way. She's suspicious.
I definitely have my doubts myself, but we don't have anything we can act on. She
Well,
just
I
has been kind of. She doesn't reveal a whole lot. She's just been kind of keeping things vague.
I mean, she's shown that she's obviously very powerful magic wielder, and yet the only time that we've experienced that leech was when she was in the party.
That is true.
And
I
it's the-
just I fear that with how powerful she, at least claims to be, that if we were to try and turn on her, if she were evil, she'd just kill us. I mean, she can cast 8th level spells at a minimum. She could just blow all of us up without a thought, really.
I know, that's why I think we need to leave her here while we figure out what to do. I don't think that we should accompany her or let Hygeth accompany her. I think it's in everyone's best interest.
Okay. I guess I'll make a stand with you on that. We'll see what kind of answer she puts up as to why she needs us to accompany her. I feel if she gives good reason, we might still need to, but if she can't give kind of a reason to trust her and follow her, then I'm plenty content to make her go alone.
Just be ready because
Hey, I
we
will.
heard-
I just table talk. Just want to remind you guys, she wasn't gonna come until we talked her into coming to the World Tree. So
Yeah, she didn't seem
Yeah.
too interested just by herself. That is a good point, but
Yeah.
she had to kind of be talked into it by us and scantily clad.
scantily glad.
Yeah. I just don't know. Just something about her rubs me the wrong way.
We will find out, I suppose.
Just be ready in case we're walking into a trap.
Oh yeah, I'll have Scav on high alert.
Yeah, I'm gonna like Damien's already gonna have his hand on his maul. So I guess we should go catch up.
Yeah, let's go catch
All
up.
right.
And I guess when we do, I'll
Hygith has zero suspicion
approach Eltora,
whatsoever.
and I'm just gonna try to innocently inquire for more information about the magic she's feeling and why she needs us to accompany her. So, Eltora, I understand you wanting extra, hands around to help you with whatever magic is deeper, but could you give us a little more information? You've been a bit vague so far. We want an idea of what we might be getting ourselves into.
I apologize. Unfortunately, there's not a good answer because, simply put, we are in uncharted territory. All known recordings of the World Tree stated that when it disappeared the most recent time, a couple hundred years ago, that it wasn't supposed to resurface until 1,000 years later. There are still several hundred years to go before its resurgence. Something has caused this, and it must be documented.
I agree. We are not a very magically inclined group.
I blame carbon emissions.
Me too. I tend to be a bit distrustful of arcane magic. I get my magic through nature, but just the stuff wizards practice has always kind of put me on edge a bit.
It is.
Not that, no offense
No,
intended.
trust me. We have had our fair share of bad actors at the college. I understand that there are those who
I didn't know you had a
Love
theater
him.
program.
learn.
Was one of them named Dylan by any chance?
They were all really weird. We talked to. Don't you remember, Bryn? We talked to them. They're all very weird, except for the one who was slightly normal.
Yeah, there's always one normal
Oh,
guy.
she's like
Patrick.
I recognize that.
He's pretty normal.
The dangerous part about the field that I study in is simply that it can be studied. Anyone with a desire can learn it, and oftentimes there are those with detrimental desires, to put it bluntly. But no, if you're wondering why I've invited you here, part of it, or why I really was more willing to come with you, is because I know y'all aren't magically inclined, and it would leave the information gathering to myself, whereas y'all may not take interest into it, and y'all would be more prepared to deal with anything as I may be distracted.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is there were parts of your plan that you weren't planning on telling us.
Well, let me ask this: you weren't even originally gonna come. What were you gonna have us do if we didn't
the
bring you with
headmaster
us?
asked if you would gather soil samples at varying distances from the tree, and so since I came with you, I found it best that I do it myself, just as I know exactly what we're looking
okay.
for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, since we are, as mentioned, not very magically inclined, it feels like something could pretty easily slip by us, or we could not really understand what phenomena are at play here.
Well, do you see anything of interest? Do you think this place looks safe?
As far as what I've gathered up, like with my initial findings, I can't tell you anything without investigating it further. The only thing I can tell you is that the magic here is unsettling. Something about it is unnatural. Something about it has been tainted. like I said, it doesn't feel malicious, but it doesn't quite feel welcoming. I believe I will be safe here, but I believe that it could easily go the wrong way if the individuals here are provoked.
Okay.
I actually feel like that's a good
Okay,
cliffhanger
well-
to leave it off on.
Yeah, we are right at time.
It is 10.
I did not hear what you said, Dylan. I heard it's something.
It's 10
is
o'clock.
9:59, and so
9:59. Now it's 10
with
o'clock.
that, I want to thank all of you for coming and watching another episode of From the Shadows. We had a great time finally getting back into it with it having been at least 2 weeks since our last session. And we hope to see you all again next week. Same dice time, same dice room.
Yeah.
We gotta remind all the fine folks of the stuff they're missing out on if they haven't joined our Discord, if they haven't joined our Patreon, if they haven't checked out Oak Launch Games, which is doing a massive, 20 to 30% sale, as well as free shipping for orders over $70, and 10% off if you use code DiceRoom10. If you want to catch up on From the Shadows, check out our YouTube channel where you can find every single episode in a nice little playlist so that it's really together. Be sure to check out our Patreon. You don't have to, but it really does help us out. Any little bit helps. Be sure to check out our Discord to stay up to date on all the Dice Room news all the time. And we got some pretty cool stuff coming up in the new year. For those of you who haven't been with us since the start of our journey, which is probably the viewers right now, but for those of you who have, you know that our 1-year anniversary is coming up, January 7th, and we will be announcing a very big change coming to the Dice Room on January 7th. So make sure that you're in the Discord, in the Patreon, on our YouTube, on our Instagram, TikTok, all that jazz, so that you know just what's coming. And now, Steven, we will see you all next time. Same dice time, same dice.
See you, everybody.
Bye-bye.